welcome to The Boys Presents Diabolical Watch Party, presented by Prime Video. And you can stream every episode of The Boys Presents Diabolical, available right now only on Prime Video. Over the next 2 hours, you will be able to watch all 8 episodes of The Boys Presents Diabolical with the twisted minds behind the show by watching the stream over at twitch.tv/IGN. Now, make sure that you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and then simply click to watch. It's as easy as that. You'll be synced up with us. It is awesome. But before we hit play, let's go ahead and meet our guests. Joining me in the confines of a rather stuffy IGN studio is showrunner Simon Rasiopa, supervising director Giancarlo Volpe, and writer and voice actor Aisha Tyler. Welcome, everybody.
Hey,
Thank
hi.
you.
Hey, hi.
Amazing.
Thank you all so much for being here today.
Oh, it's super fun.
Our
I'm stoked.
pleasure.
Yeah.
We are so excited to have you. And just as a very brief introduction, have you watched all 8 episodes yet?
Only like 30,000 times
Okay,
each.
yes.
I'm like, oh my
It's
God.
like they're
so many.
infused with it like tea bags. Like it's
We could
coming
just
off
act
of
it
that.
out if you want. We could probably do it, the whole thing. Just
But
you and
I've
I.
only seen the episode that I worked on, so
Really?
I'm very much fresh eyes
We have
here.
fresh
I'm
eyes.
stoked, yeah. And I also saw my episode like it feels like a billion years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like complaining, like, guys, where are all my jokes? What did you do? What did you do to my baby?
Are you going to have notes?
Oh, I have a few adjustments. Yeah, just a few.
I can tell it's going to be a fantastic watch party. But for those of you who are at home and thinking, what is The Boys Presents Diabolical? Who wants to give us like the elevator pitch?
I want to hear from you guys, right? Because I came in like later in the process. So like,
Right.
what was the origin of this project?
Well, I think the origin was just from Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen. They just called me up and were like, hey, we were talking with Eric and we think we'd love to really do like a crazy like anthology series based around The Boys. And because everybody was like in pandemic lockdown, they're like, could we do it animated? And let's go into like 8 crazy creators, people we love, and we'll start making a list and then just like let them do whatever they want.
Yeah.
For
And
these
you guys
episodes.
you both worked together on Invincible?
I did not. I'm a newcomer.
I wish
the
Giancarlo.
Cyberverse.
It would have been great to have him on the team. Yeah, no, I'd worked with Seth and Evan on Invincible.
Yeah.
There were 2 of the EPs on that, so I've known Evan for a little while, so he gave me a call, and I felt like the luckiest boy in all of Los Angeles. Because I loved The Boys before and that. I was a huge fan of the show, and then we just started. We're like, that's a great idea. And then Amazon was like, that's a great idea too, so let's make a show.
Woohoo! And speaking of The Boys, do you need to have watched The Boys to enjoy The Boys Presents Diabolical?
I think you just need to have watched The Boys to exist.
To enjoy life.
As a human.
To
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
to
Yes,
just
yes,
savor
yes.
the salty sting of life. What's great is I think like this shares a really great DNA with the boys universe, but these are all also their own kind of standalone pieces. So this could be a really great entree into kind of I feel like the voice, the sense of tone of the boys world. So you could watch this and then go back and actually watch the boys.
Yeah.
But they're kind of like complementary, right? Not mutually exclusive or linear.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I'd want to see a case study of someone who started with Diabolical and then watched the show after. Like, was that a different? It's
Right.
like watching the Star Wars movies out of order.
It's like
or something.
parallel universe, or it's like I mean, they're complementary, right?
Yeah.
This is augmentative, but you don't have to have seen that to see this.
Yeah.
And I think you could watch this and then get really excited and go back and watch the boys from the beginning.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great if we drove up their numbers like 100% from?
I'm taking credit
watching
for
on
anything
Diabolical.
that happens over there. I'm like, it was us.
Yeah, it was us.
Yeah.
Basically, The Boys becomes an even bigger hit.
We know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know
we
very
got
well.
we got the elusive middle school demographic with our cartoon series.
I know. I wonder how many confused, parents have watched it already.
Oh God.
Like, how far did they get in before they shut it off?
Just look at the ratings. It's 18 plus. It's very clear.
I'm sure no one reads that.
We used to have this problem. Well, not this problem, but that dilemma with Archer. I'd be like, I want to watch Archer, and they're like, oh no, I don't watch cartoons. I'm like, first of all, after I like hit them on the head
Yeah.
with a ringing bell, I was like, it's animation, but it's for grown-ups, and I think
Yeah.
this is super smart, very edgy, very much of the boys' world, right? So not for kids. But I don't know how you get down. I'm not a parent. Maybe you're just trying to like introduce them into laser decapitation early in life, so they're not disappointed later.
Animated gore before live action gore.
Yeah.
Yes, there you
Stepping
go.
stones,
Yes.
this type of thing. But speaking of The Boys Presents Diabolical being in like a parallel universe to the live action The Boys series, Are there things in Diabolical that are canon to the live action series? If you cannot answer it, I totally understand, but it's my job to ask.
Well, yeah, I think like because they're all like weird, eight weird short films is how we kind of thought about them.
Okay.
But I do think there is some stuff. I mean, I think it's Eric's decision. Eric made, The Boys based off of Garth Ennis's comic books. So it's his decision, but I think he considers some of this canon now
Like
going
that it
forward.
advances kind of the overall arc of the world.
Yeah.
But I think, I thought I worked really hard to try to find some canonical threads
Yeah.
in my episode. Like when we were figuring it out, I got it they've done so much research in this world. So I got like a big book of all the characters, and then I went and did my own research, and then we came up with a list. And I was like, can I have this character or this character? And they're like, no, those are all showing up on the series.
Yeah.
So, but then, there's you'll see there are references in my episode specifically to larger Boys World. And I think that's nice. It's like those little Easter eggs are there.
You
for
did your
fans of the
research.
show.
You really did.
Guys, I don't know,
I'll do it for you.
I had I have contact lenses, but if I had glasses on right now, you'd all be blind. Okay, talk about Laser Baby. I could kill you with my actual seeing eye glass lenses. Yeah.
I love it. Well, I'm so glad that you brought up Laser Baby because let's go ahead and get this watch party started. Before we get it started, though, I do want to remind everyone who is not currently watching this on twitch.tv/IGN. If you're watching it anywhere else and you want to watch all 8 episodes with us today, make sure that you get on over to twitch.tv/IGN, link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then just click to watch. It is as easy as that. So let's go ahead and kick things off with Laser Baby's Day Out, written by Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen, directed by Crystal Chesney Thompson and Derek Thompson. Let's go ahead and cue it up. Let's do it. I love these openings with
thank
the
you.
dog.
I'm thrilled that you have all that data that you just imparted to people because I don't know how I got here. I'm really grateful for you.
Hey, look, Burger drinks.
I got it. I got you, Aisha. We're good.
I see you, fam.
We're good. We're good. So I love that this is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but inspired by classic American animated shorts, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Is like with specificity, like because I feel like this is has like a very almost like a Jetsons vibe, but it's a very specific era of animation.
Yeah,
Does it have a name?
I know.
Style?
What can we say and not get sued?
I mean, well, I
Very
will
little.
say it. I feel like it's a very Looney Tunes-esque kind of animation style selected for this episode.
If you felt a little Chuck Jones kind of, energy in that would be a good thing.
Yeah,
That
we
was
wouldn't say
intentional.
no to any of that.
It's very good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite not my favorite animation style, but I grew up watching those cartoons. Like I think, a lot of us did. And so it feels very lovely. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get that watch party check-in again.
Oh,
There we go.
there we
Back
go.
in. Back in.
But what's interesting is like there was a lot of specificity in animation styles back then. Right? There were different animators with different styles, and this looks like, and I don't know because I didn't do my homework, but it almost has a certain space cartoon like feel to it.
See why you'd think that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah.
I don't work here, Jetsons. Do you know what I mean? It had that kind of angularity, right?
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
But like even down to the sound effects and everything for the movements, it's just, it's so on
Right.
point.
Oh, yeah. We spent a lot of time on the sound effects and the music, especially because the music is a character here, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was Steve and Julie Bernstein who did all the.
I was going to say, so
the
this is all like
composition.
original score.
Yeah, it's all brand new original score for this. And not only that, it was recorded we got a 29-piece orchestra
Oh my God.
to do all of this. They composed the music.
That's why I couldn't have all those extra characters in
Sorry,
the episode.
it's the money went. The money. Well, it's Seth and Evan's episode, so they're just like all the money just comes to them.
I get it, fine.
Everyone else got a 3-piece orchestra.
Please. Oh no. Oh God.
She's so cute, but also so terrifying.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
so
murder,
cute
murder,
and
murder.
destructive.
Goo goo murder.
Nothing bad could happen.
No.
I
baby
also
lady.
love, though, that he's not afraid of her at all.
No, he loves her.
That is very
Oh.
sweet.
He's
So
a
there
nice
is
guy.
a baby with lasers in Mothership Show.
Yes.
So are we saying this is the same character, or are we saying that this is like she got the same effects as that other character?
This feels like this is, we're at Vought and there are a variety of kids that have been dosed with
Yes.
V, and these guys are taking care of them.
Oh, reading. It made you read.
Trial.
Oh, we'll never know what that said. Oh, he's a nice guy. He's not a Vought demon. Big fan of Starlight, though.
But yay, Starlight.
Yeah, big
Glad we
fan.
got that in there.
It's Ben Schwartz too, as that's who plays him.
That's right.
Oh, awesome. Oh, he wants to be a daddy.
Because we recorded Ben after the animation was done, he got the joy of like watching it almost like as we're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
And just kind of going,
Right,
you know,
it's
into
You're
the
like, it's
microphone.
really Ben Schwartz. You'll never know. But
Yeah. Whereas you, Aisha, had to do it,
Yes.
more
the old school way.
stare at the void as you imagine things.
Shriek into the abyss.
Yep.
Terminate.
Oh, no.
Not okay.
Who's
Now-
this guy with the big head?
I was just gonna say that's a character that's new for The Boys Presents
is.
Diabolical, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think he's named in the show, but on the page he was Super Brain,
Yes.
Super Brain
Super
feels
Yes.
apropos.
created by Evan and Seth.
Oh, she's so
course.
sweet.
This feels so sweet. Is it? Are we sure it's the boys?
See, and that's why I think it's funny that we're starting our watch party with Laser Baby's Day Out, because
Yes.
you get pretty far through this episode before it really takes that turn.
Right.
I mean, kids can watch this up to here.
Yeah, where's the shut off the TV for the kids moment in this? Because we haven't reached it yet. We're in a pretty good spot.
I feel like one of the things that I do actually think is true, both about The Boys and about Diabolical, is, and I just think this is true, like, on a greater level. If you don't care about the characters, you're not really going to care if they get decapitated by a laser baby.
Sure.
So, that's what's sweet about The Boys, is edgy and, as bloody as it can be, that you care about these characters and you want them to win, or you care about them and you want them to be, decapitated and turn into a gooey pulp.
Yeah.
So, the more emotionally you're connected to the outcome, the better your experience.
Oh, for
right?
sure, for everything.
I don't think I want Laser Baby to be decapitated or
No,
turned into a gooey
no.
So I think it's the form.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, kids, look away.
Yep, here we go.
Small children,
Oh,
please don't watch.
No.
This is where
Oh.
thousands of parents got mad.
Whoops.
Oh. That's
not-
anatomically accurate too. Designers, they like look at
And then
models.
the trail behind.
Oh, the little bloody
She's so
tailless
innocent.
baby handprints. He doesn't know. She's speedy.
And also, again, he is unaffected. He's like,
Yes.
okay, yes, save the baby then.
Yeah.
Well, and
I'm under
you
pressure.
know,
Look at this poor guy. What
Oh.
did he do?
She
to
doesn't know
deserve
what
that?
she's doing.
Yeah, that guy did nothing.
Oh, it's the sneezes that really cause trouble.
oh, it does not pay to work at Vought that day.
Oh man.
They don't
Doesn't
have health
really
care.
pay to work at Vought.
Yeah.
You know they don't pay well unless
No.
you're like right up there, right?
That's a right to work workplace.
Yeah.
Have you
Also,
ever heard of
I
one?
enjoy-
There'll be no unionizing at Vought.
No, no.
I'm sure they're big on that.
I enjoy that the liquefied human that's there is also not just like a pure shade of red. It's kind of almost like a glitchy effect on it. which is-
Oh yeah, there's like a little texture on there.
Yeah.
Granular complexity to this work. Oh, the baby. Oh, who played the baby?
Jenny Yukabori? Sorry, I should have checked her name, but yeah, Jenny.
It's like a very
Yukabori.
delicate art form, making those baby noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job. It was a little weird, and I say this with love and admiration, but you're watching this woman go woo. Like,
Yeah.
Well, the piranhas ate the horse. What's going on?
yes. This is why it's fun to watch
That
it.
poor horse.
Fresh eyes.
I love those old school animated horses. They always had such personality. He had like a little barrel belly. And
Yeah.
smirking.
Yeah.
And then he got eaten.
There's lots of character in all of these drawings.
Aww.
It is your day, sir.
Oh,
he's gonna need plastic surgery.
Wow.
I mean, for sure.
Oh yeah. I never thought about that, but I guess he lives.
He does.
He's
Well,
one
he
of
just
the few people that lives
yeah,
through this episode.
it's true actually. We could do a
Jeez.
follow-up.
Oh,
episode.
that's just-
I think we redid
That
that.
was
Eric
great,
was like,
Roadrunner. I did enjoy that.
yeah, we had to do that twice because Eric was like, no, make it more gory. I want to see more
Right.
guts and stuff.
Wow.
It was interesting because I feel like in the old school Looney Tunes short, for example, he would
Yeah.
just turn into ash and then break
yes,
apart.
yes.
But for the boys, we had to see a little bit of rib cage and lungs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Hey.
there's a.
Oh, who's
That's
that in the
one
car?
Who's
Wait.
that in the car? There's evidence.
my God.
Oh, that's
Oh.
I love it. Oh, that's awesome.
Hard hats required. I'm sure that
Yes.
would make a big difference.
This, this baby is very cute, but she is going to be on punishment for a very long time.
Yes, yeah.
How do you put
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
her
she's
on?
Precocious isn't the correct word.
no. Existential threat is what I think she should be called. Oh no! Don't shoot at the baby.
Yikes!
Oh, surprise fart.
Oh.
So not just sneezes,
No.
but any
Yeah.
bodily expulsion.
Oh, now I'm worried about the
Oh,
science guy.
so many people dead already.
So many cartoon lives lost.
I love this right here. This is so classic. Just the baby
The
just.
girder.
Oh, this is a classic.
Babies and girders
Babies and
go
girders.
together like.
Like sneezes and spinal severance.
Oh no, I wouldn't do it.
No, too far.
He really doesn't have the muscle tone.
Yeah.
He's fueled by love.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
gonna
with his
die.
horizontal leap.
He's gonna die.
Oh.
Oh,
Well done.
oh.
Did we mention that this character's name is Simon?
Oh, that was the most. Yeah.
Seth and Evan
Seth and
named
Evan.
Simon
Save the baby.
after this.
Who knows
Gentleman
why?
to my right.
Oh, guys, I'm so anxious now. I just feel like the baby's gonna do
No,
something.
they got it. He found her. It's over.
I don't.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like you're teasing me.
Your instincts are right.
Ooh, Brainito.
oh, we should. That's way better than Super Brain.
That's good.
Brain Nito.
Oh man, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, yo.
I love this bit.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm good.
Trying to put himself back
no, I'm
together
not.
again.
Oh, it's over.
No.
Oh,
There's a little bit of like a strawberry jam kind of.
it does.
like-
It's got a
Yeah.
effervescence.
Yeah. It's not jam.
She just called him Dada.
Yes.
Oh man,
The only word spoken in the episode.
that's
Yes.
so sweet.
Surrounded.
Oh no. Oh.
What a
Uncomfortable
heartfelt
things
ending.
make me giggle.
Oh, blood on the camera.
A nice cinema verite there.
Yes.
I will say that this is a satisfying expression of Lazy Baby.
Good.
Ooh,
Oh,
teeth,
oh,
molars,
teeth.
molars.
There you go.
That's all,
Welcome
boys.
to the
Yay!
Well done.
I mean, the moment, the Laser Baby moment in the show was highly satisfying
Yes.
as well.
Like,
Yeah.
So,
Using
yes.
child as a.
We've often seen a screaming child and hoped that we could pick it up and use it as a weapon against others, and that really fulfilled that
Yes.
that fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you are watching and have had that fantasy, this is the episode for you. That was Laser Baby's Day Out. But before we move on, we have all the rest of the episodes to watch. Before we move on, if you want to watch all 8 episodes with us today, make sure that you're watching on twitch.tv/IGN. And all you have to do once you're there is link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and simply click to watch. It is very easy. You'll automatically be synced up with us so that all of our commentary hopefully makes somewhat sense as we're all watching it. All right, now next we are going to move on to an animated short where pissed off soups kill their parents. Written by Justin Roiland and Ben Bayouth. Directed by Parker Simmons. Let's go ahead and cue it up. Aisha, again, I love
People
that
might
you're
think I'm
watching
being rude.
these
I'm
for the
trying
first
so
time.
desperately to tweet along with this, but somehow the internet hates me and is just not letting me do it. So, guys, I'm just gonna have to tweet with my mouth.
I mean, I honestly love that we're getting back-to-back episodes that kind of deal with the ramifications of Compound V in children.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
Right.
And like what that means in this world.
Heady sociocultural commentary.
What are we really saying here?
Oh, speakerhead.
That is boombox.
Technically,
Yeah, I want to know what the name of all of these.
Yes, it'll make more sense
It
when
really
you actually
will.
hear the narrator. We got Christian Slater to narrate this, which was fun.
Oh, that was great. He showed us the Star Wars collection. It was awesome.
Yeah, he had a Star Wars
That's
collection.
cool.
Yeah.
Recording.
I was going to say in the back of his car. Is he okay?
He just lives in a car now,
Hey,
but
it's like
he still has the Star Wars stuff. It's amazing.
He's the sweetest guy.
So as we're kind of being introduced to all of these kind of soups that didn't cut it, if you will, how did you?
All soups are good soups. Thank you very much.
Okay, there we go. I like that attitude, but I'm like, what? How did we come up with a lot of these?
Oh, boy.
these
That's
all
a
came from-
blessing and a curse, isn't it?
Justin and Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all
Yeah.
from their script.
Yeah, they kind of just came up with all of this insanity, and
Poor
you just
ghost.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I do actually think there's some like interesting ideas under here, which I think are at the heart of The Boys, which is like, you know, are all powers good powers?
Yeah.
You know, would having powers be a burden or would it be a gift? You
Is
know?
there a place
Right.
we can take, you know, children's powers we don't like anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like we thought we were gonna get like a flying superhero, and we got this person that just kind of like floats through walls and can't
Yes.
touch anything.
Oh,
And he's-
God. But she's always
So let's
hungry.
abandon them. Let's abandon them
Right.
all.
Like institutionalize our. Yeah, it's terrible.
It's so sad. Were there any ideas for soups that were like, I can't imagine what Too Far Gone for Diabolical would look like, but were there any soups you had to say no to?
I don't know. Boob Eyes is pretty up there.
Booby face.
Booby Face.
Booby face.
Which was a classic third grade disparagement.
Yes. Played by Kevin Smith here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
I think I wouldn't mind having picante balls. Like I feel like you could do some damage with those.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That's
I don't
on
want
you,
anybody to
man.
Take this the wrong way, but plenty of people walk around the world with picante balls right now. Right now. You've seen them, you know who they are.
Poor hygiene.
poor, just not enough attention.
If you have a
for the
case
area.
of picante balls, see your doctor. Please. Please, see your doctor.
You have more than 4 hours of picante balls. Contact your physician.
Okay, so Christian Slater plays this soup, the narrator.
Well, you recognized,
And his
obviously,
superpower
look.
is to narrate. That's just kind of it. So
We also know a lot of people like that guy.
Yeah,
right.
it's true.
I suppose we're all a bit that guy right now.
Yes.
But that's why we're here.
Oh, look at this terrible place.
I love it.
This is great.
What a great.
This is great.
I mean, it's true. We can do whatever we
I love
want.
that.
The boobs. The
This,
boobs.
so again,
Yeah.
without overstating the obvious here, this has got that nice like Dara era, little bit of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, I agree, and I think also the sort of goal was to make it feel Rick and Morty-ish,
Yes.
but not exactly
Yes.
Rick and Morty. And the cool thing is that Parker Simmons, the director,
But it's the round teeth that give it away.
Exactly.
yeah, those there's little tells like that. Parker did some designs, and then Justin actually did some draw-overs, and said, I always pictured him a little bit more like this. So we got a lot of Justin Roiland's kind of input on this as well.
Yeah, all the way through, actually.
It's terrifying. Oh, I know that guy. Oh, I don't know that guy though.
that power was like almost really
It's so
cool
close,
for like
but-
a second.
But then you're just a
Right?
snake.
What's the schmooze name?
Oh, this human tongue.
Tongue.
Human tongue. Oh,
Yeah.
She has
Now, again, I don't want to put you fine a point on it, but you could find a lot of uses for that guy.
Well,
Well.
Saying. I thought you know, you guys, you go where you want with that. I didn't.
Oh,
feel
and
it was any
everyone.
value.
Here's everyone's favorite. Papers.
oh my God, this is so
a bit of a
good.
runaway hit.
He's gonna get his own series for sure.
Oh, he's like
so
hot, he could
epic.
fly.
He's like Paper
His ability
Magneto.
to find papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that just shows you most hot guys, you know, with lots of muscles and long hair can't really get anything done. Except for like ruin your living room and then be like, you're welcome. Hilarious.
But he actually, despite his super administrative powers, he actually is not the one that located the
No.
papers.
No.
Mm.
Okay.
No.
Again, the hot guys always think they're adding more value than they are.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and it's Hootie and the Blowfish.
We begin our Hootie and the Blowfish
Yes,
montage.
that's the only song Boombox can
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, that's gruesome.
Now imagine working on this and watching every single episode 80,000 times. And no matter what, this song will get stuck in your head, no matter what you do.
So it gives
for
you
the
a
rest
greater
of the day.
appreciation for it now.
Yes.
Now it's the only song I want to hear.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Death by Hootie.
Boombox's parents must have recurring nightmares of that song for years. Like, how old is Boombox at this point?
All Boombox
Yeah.
wants is a kiss on the lips.
Yeah, but where is
He'll
it?
never have one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Landshark. What's Landshark's name?
Well,
Sharky?
Yeah, he's a. Oh gosh, why am I spacing
It's
on his
Kingdom.
name?
It's Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Kingdom State.
Like the animal, Mutual of
Oh,
Omaha.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Animal Kingdom.
That's a cool name.
This is such a good twist, too. Like, what happens when the parents actually seem like a nice
Yeah.
people,
Like, what
nice
do you
person?
So this is Boobyface's mom.
Oh,
wrong.
jeez.
There's a couple moments in this show that even I'm a little bit like, whoa. And that,
he
that puppy
he just
quilt.
goes old school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, the puppy. Oh, guys, too much.
Or not enough.
We found it. We found it.
We found it.
We found it. There it is.
We found it. Let's go further. I'll let you know that.
Oh, so this guy's name is Slow-Mo.
Yes.
He can only do things really slowly.
Slowly.
Yes.
Including those pupils, which are like dilated in the most strange configuration.
Right. And he can. It'd be a very slow, painful death.
I mean, the
But
funniest.
his dad is almost proud of him at this point. He's the only parent who's like, yeah, good job.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm like.
There's a little bit of redemption there.
His dad had so much time to like stop that from happening, though.
Right?
I know.
But he wanted
There's
to
no
see.
attempt to like.
He wanted to
sort
see
of-
his son be a success.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh,
was quick.
wow. Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he's got like a normal sibling. Oh.
You know,
wasn't
as
what I
you
thought
do
was
at a Benihana.
See, for that power alone, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, he teabagged
Yeah.
him to death, you guys.
Now, are we watching this murder
We've all
scene in
fantasized
shadow
about
because it was
that.
too gruesome to show not in shadow?
That's a good.
It was really just about highlighting the.
This is art.
Yeah.
It was an artistic
Caliente Balls.
interpretation.
Sorry, Caliente Balls is another character.
Caliente balls.
Caliente balls. Yes.
There's like Queen Maeve like wine or something there.
It's
right?
true. I think we had to fix it. It originally came out as Queen Mauve.
Yes.
Everybody got quiet. The big
The touching
Oh,
moment.
this is the one that will appear in the Emmy
Oh,
nomination
yes.
reel.
Montage.
Whoops.
Papers.
Papers. I mean, he can say other things. We know that.
I like how he makes
Oh, no.
paper throwing
Yeah.
stars.
Slow-Mo has got to be the most terrifying death.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of tag team death.
Oh.
This is also a little hard to watch too.
Yeah,
When
this,
it pokes through
this
the
one.
cheek.
Oh, and then cuts off his
God.
tongue.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Yikes.
I'm gonna write a
Animation.
Sternly worded letter to your families.
Parker killed it on that.
Agreed.
Ooh,
Hi, everyone.
Lots
Uh-oh,
always
who's
showing
that?
up, man.
Oh man.
Oh, is it Homelander?
It is Homelander.
One of our 3 Homelanders.
Uh-oh. So,
Oh, he's gonna miss her though.
I mean, I guess this answers the question, will any of these new soups appear in the live-action series?
Cartoons can be put back together very
That's true.
quickly.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess that's true, but I mean, the question does still apply for Ghost.
That's right.
What if we had a soup who was like Resurrection Man or something?
Oh,
It's that simple.
there you go.
Very easy. She went down to the core of the earth
That's right.
and turned into Rockula.
That is an interesting point.
mean,
Where did she go to hide out?
Chilling in the
went to
bedrock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Death by spoon.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
he scooped it out.
Scooped it out.
He's so sad now, but in a second.
Oh, there.
There, he's happy.
Aw.
Yay!
Smile.
It's a triumph.
A bloody smile.
Smile, yay!
Well done.
Woo! Giving it up for an animated short where pissed off soups kill their parents. Huzzah! Loved it. Aisha, I know you're kind of watching a lot of these for the first time.
I'm watching all. I have not seen any of them, and I am torn between wanting to provide ribald commentary and like leaning in to find out what's going on because I'm the only one who has no idea what's happening. But I'll watch them again at home.
And you can do just that. Thank you for that segue, Aisha.
Yes.
You can do just that at home. You can watch all episodes on Amazon Prime. But if you want to watch all episodes with us now, today, make sure that you're watching on twitch.tv/IGN. Link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you can simply click to watch, and you'll be all synced up with where we are watching, and it's super simple. So up next is I'm Your Pusher, written by Garth Ennis and directed by Giancarlo Volpe.
This guy right here.
Excited.
Right
I'm so
here.
excited.
Go ahead and cue it up, and we're in.
Oh, terror.
My tweet finally went out. So guys,
Yes.
I'm good. I'm done for the day. I'm leaving.
Yes. Now, for those openings, were you able to pick which one went with each episode? Was that decided after the fact?
No, they were all designed that way.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
they're
definitely
very specific.
wrote them up, and we got a new boys cover design by.
Oh, I love the
Robertson.
way this looks.
Yeah.
This is like super classic anime style.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's stuff I love.
I mean, I love all animation. I love comic books. But you know, when you love an art form,
Oh, we might need to get back in. But as you were saying,
I summoned the animation gods and they crushed my dreams. When you love animation, when you love comic books, I don't know, you get a warm feeling when you see something that recalls like your favorite stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I love the idea. So this dude's got like the worst hangover ever, and freaking
Kieran Culkin.
Well, apparently he was
Yeah.
snarking stuff up an elephant nose last night.
yes. And who shows up at his door?
Terror.
Terror the koala.
Terror the koala bear.
Oh wait, this was before we started. Well, people don't know about our Terror the
guys,
koala.
I was trying to tweet about it and I couldn't find a bulldog emoji, so I used a koala bear. I felt like it was close enough. So anyway, say what's up to Terror the koala bear.
yes.
So we got a comics era butcher here, where he's clean shaven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
Oh,
this
yeah.
whole episode, and we'll see little smatterings of that in a bit, is an homage to the Boys comic. Yeah.
It's totally what's written by Garth Ennis, who created The Boys, the comic, with Derek Robertson. And yeah, so this is like
Oh,
as
geez.
true to the source as you can find.
I love it. Shout out to all the Boys comic
Oh.
fans.
Oh man.
I remember
Iron
calling
Cast.
retakes on this shot.
Retakes?
Having to say, I think his dick should be a little bigger. There was a debate. It was like, is he like a little guy, or is it? And we went this direction. But you know, that's what it's like working on this
It would
show.
have just been extra frames because he would have had to push in on the
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
know what I mean?
exactly.
It's just-
We went for clarity. Queen Maeve.
Queen
with her-
Maeve.
Even she gets her happy pills.
Yeah, it's an interesting. You know, who's the drug dealer to the soups?
To the soups,
This-
right. And how
this
does a
not-
soup get high? They'd need a lot of...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
they'd
got to
need
be
a lot of
juiced. It's got to be
juice.
superpowered.
Yeah.
Well, the bigger guy, that he had to have the blood of kids who died from leukemia.
Yeah, terrible.
That was like what it took.
Terrible.
Terrible.
And he drank it all at once. I mean, come on, savor it, man. That took us
Yeah.
weeks to assemble.
You're just doing shots.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who's voicing?
That's Kieran Culkin.
Oh, I love
Kieran
it.
Culkin as OD, and then
love
we
it.
got Jason Isaacs to play Butcher.
Yep.
Nice. Wow.
Our art director Antonio was like, "We should see his butt." He's got a French accent,
We should see it.
and I was like,
bottom.
"I can't argue with that." So
It's very important that we see his
I
actual
want to
ass.
see his butt.
I like how international Teen Boys is.
Yes. It's important. We need multiple
Yeah.
points of view.
Right, absolutely. This is a global effort.
Yes.
Uh,
They basically told him, "I want you to poison Great Wide Wonder's next dose."
Next dose of
It's on the
bum
background
juice.
there on the right.
Oh, I didn't notice that till this time.
Was that Laser Baby?
No,
No.
it's someone you haven't met yet. You haven't seen
Someone
yet.
will
Oh, I
be
haven't seen
in
it.
another episode.
I love that this is a
amazing.
journey of discovery
Also-
for me personally.
Also, if you look at the party scene again,
He's got a snake tattoo on his
someone
leg.
from Justin Roiland's episode is in the back of the party scene at the start of this.
True.
I don't know if I can say his name on camera. Can we say anything?
We can.
I guess we're watching it.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
tell me.
didn't even think to ask. I know we're watching The Boy. Well, we can say whatever we want, right? This isn't.
I mean, I'm not making any
It's
rules.
the internet.
Right.
man.
It's your house.
That guy
We're
said
watching
fuck like
the watch
30
party.
times.
Right.
What are you worried about?
Yeah,
We just saw the inside of a guy's mouth get severed
Yes.
by a knife.
But
going
we'll
slow
keep it
motion.
clean
Keep
for
it clean
the-
for the kids.
For the kids. Your kids are watching. Put them to bed.
If your kids are watching,
Yes.
CPs.
Your kids are
Child
watching, your
Protective
kids
Services
are
outside your
cool.
house right now.
It does say
Yeah.
18 plus.
18 plus 3, the 3-year-old. I kind of like, and maybe this is an inappropriate reaction, but I'm kind of enjoying that the sympathetic character here is the drug dealer.
Yeah, it's
like
funny.
he's just trying to make a living, guys.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's hard work.
He also kind of wants to be with the cool people, but like.
Not everybody can go to college.
Yeah, he got a little in too deep.
It's hard to make it by this world today, right?
Right? And he's like all haggard.
Yes. This,
Yeah, so this is a big deal.
This has to make everybody so happy. We have Comic Huey with the fan casting that everybody's wanted forever
I
of
love
Simon
it.
Pegg.
Simon Pegg.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is Comic Huey balding?
He's got a receding hairline,
Yeah,
but it's just
This is
sort of
adult
one of
Huey.
those
This is
prop-
like a aged Huey.
No, he's still.
He's still 18 years old? Okay.
No, he's not 18. That's a good question. He's like mid 20s.
He's still,
Is he
I
late
me's
20s?
still little Huey.
I mean,
Yeah,
there are a
it's
lot
a
of
wee
people. There are a
Huey.
lot of people lose their hair very early. It's just it's dramatic.
Yes.
Maeve.
Split me like firewood, Maeve.
Like firewood, Maeve.
So how many new soups did you get to make up for each episode?
Oh my God. Depends on the episode.
Yeah, it depends on the episode. This one had a couple, and then Jack from Jupiter is in the comics.
That's
but
the thing.
not
There's
in the
so
actual show.
many. Like that was one thing I discovered when I was looking for characters for mine. There are so many superheroes that exist in this world already. That like a ton. A
Yeah.
ton. I mean, like I felt like if not hundreds, like many dozens of characters that will probably never surface in the series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But this Great White Wonder was just created by Garth for this episode.
What was
He's
the kind of
so
the concept?
terrifying.
He's sort of like Flash, but if he flies, is that sort of the idea?
Okay.
He just flies really
Just
fast.
flies really fast. That's it.
That's because he's high. That's not
So high.
Also-
not his ability.
It's not even compound
He's
V.
just super,
No.
super stoned.
Michael Cera voicing him.
Yeah.
It's a great
That's
effect.
amazing.
Michael Cera
That's
did-
amazing.
This episode became sort of an unofficial, like kind of Edgar Wright homage, like a Scott Pilgrim reunion.
Do you remember? I wonder if this would have been Warner Brothers cartoons. Do you remember Spike and Tyke?
Vaught.
Spike and
Spike
Mike.
and Mike's Twisted Animation.
No, Spike and Tyke. It was
no, okay,
it was the
different
bulldog and the tiny puppy. And the puppy was like, hey, Spike, what are you doing today, buddy? What are we gonna do? We're gonna go play. We're gonna go chase cats. And so Spike was like, oh, shut up, kid. That's Homelander
Right,
and Great White Wonder.
Yeah, pretty much.
I totally remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me also that Homelander doesn't like put the kibosh on it a little earlier. Like he's like, I guess we're gonna see where this goes.
Yeah. Sort of
Homelander
nervously.
doesn't care about anybody or anything. He's just like, let's see if
Yeah.
something blows up, and then I'll decide when I'm
Yeah.
in it.
Then he'll act.
Then I'll
Yeah.
cover it up.
Jason Isaac's accent, so good.
A good narrator.
Right?
Oh.
He's Scottish.
Yes, yeah, he
I'm learning
is.
so much.
Yeah.
He really is.
Oh my god.
So yeah, when
That's amazing.
When the live action The Boys came out, I know a lot of people were like, Huey's not Scottish. Huey's not.
Right. Oh, I did not
Yeah.
realize that. I just learned something very new.
There's a whole section in the comic books where he goes back home to
Oh,
visit his folks and
wow.
like his parents in Scotland.
Don't at me, guys, about the fact that I didn't know that. I just got here.
It's okay.
It's all right. Thank you.
There are all levels of boys.
terrifying.
Thank you.
Straight terrifying.
I actually think there's always a big idea buried in all of these, and it is interesting. If you had these kinds of powers and you were just unaffected by the everyday, mundane kind of concerns that most of us have, you would kind of be living on the edge of like
Yeah.
joy and self-destruction. Like, who cares what's going to happen to me? I don't feel anything, and so you'd have to
Right.
get higher and fly faster and go farther just to feel anything.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very insightful. Like,
Take harder drugs.
Yeah,
harder
I
drugs
mean, you know,
to feel
just to
alive.
feel anything, just
Yeah.
to feel alive, right?
Man, now I feel bad for this guy.
I kind of do too.
Oh, here it
No.
comes.
Probably shouldn't have done this.
On
This is very reminiscent of the whale piece. In, Yeah, in season 2.
Oh.
Oh.
I love the brief moment to like figure out what
Yes.
happened.
Yeah, right. A little delay.
Right. Well, I don't know that throwing up is the first thing that I would do if I'd been severed through the groin.
Kind of collapses like a tin can.
He
Yeah.
does, doesn't he? Now
Yeah.
that I told her I would throw
Uh-huh.
up. Yes, absolutely.
Jing's Frenchie, they got the right subtitle.
Yes, that's right.
It said all sorts of weird things on social
Jings,
media.
it's a very
I saw
Maeve-
James Frenchie
Maeve also feels nothing. She'll never feel
Yes.
anything again.
eternally drinking martinis.
yeah. She's constantly self-medicating, I think.
I was glad to hear too. Like I was worried people would be mad because it's a big story point that Queen Maeve cannot fly in the show, but she can in the comics. And
Right.
no one bumped on this. They knew. They were
Right,
like,
they
Yeah.
got
"Yep,
it.
she flies in the comics. She doesn't in the show. Got it.
I just love watching the wheels turn there of, well, we got to cover this up somehow.
Just
Right,
like,
yeah.
whatever, okay, everybody look over there, there's a spaceship.
Yeah.
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 So blasé about it. Look at Tara's really happy.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
We're having fun, sort of treating him like he's just totally oblivious to everything.
Right?
Yeah.
He's a sweetie. He's a little dog. He's a dog. Dogs love everybody. Dogs love drug dealers the same
They
way
really
that they
do.
love homicidal superheroes.
We got a little Curtis Mayfield to end
Love
this
it.
episode.
I love it. No!
I love those two
Butcher,
together.
I didn't. This is terrible.
There's a lot of debate. Like, if a seagull plucks at Ironcast's eye, is it squishy or is it like
just a
metal?
tink,
Yeah.
tink,
Yeah,
tink?
yeah. We had to
absolutely.
discuss this.
And then,
Yeah.
right, and then the knowledge for the dealer that doing his job has caused the death of many
Yeah.
people. Guys, there are a lot of really heavy themes
Yeah,
here
heavy
that I want to
themes.
point out.
And is he gonna-
A lot of resonance.
He's gonna probably ask him to do this again.
Yeah,
He's-
Butcher's
he's
not done
trapped
with them.
in a-
Butcher's not
trapped
done
in a
with them.
maze of his own
Yeah.
making.
Oh yeah, he does say we'll be in touch
Oh, yeah.
before
Yes.
he leaves him.
Yeah.
So that could be a thing that maybe we see appear later on in this universe.
Don't look at me. I can't help you.
Maybe. I'm just throwing out theories, so you can smile and nod, and we'll take it as
I
canon
mean,
or
I'm
not.
very supportive of everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I really enjoyed that one. It was disgusting, but like with a lot of big ideas buried in, there's a little sugar around the mess
I like
in
hearing
there.
you dissect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it
You
was
went deeper than I did. I directed it.
You're like, it was my story, Aisha. You didn't know you had all that,
I'm catching
all
up
that
to you.
complexity in there.
But hey, 3 cheers and a hip hip hurrah for all of that complexity. We
Yes.
just rolled credits on I'm Your Pusher. Folks, if you want to watch along with us, if you want to watch all 8 episodes, make sure that you're watching on twitch.tv/IGN right now. Link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and then simply click and you will be watching right along with us. Easy as that. The next episode that we are going to check out today is Boyd in 3D. Written by Elliot Glazer and story by Elliot Glazer and Ilana Glazer. Directed by Naz Gadradi Azadi. Go ahead and let's start it up.
I love this open with terror. I don't know why I'm so in love. I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
so cute.
Slobber sort of
Right.
distorts the
A bit of softness before everything starts like oozing.
Yeah.
You know.
It does. And I'll ask once we're done watching them all so that Aisha gets a chance to see all of the openings. Which terror opening anyone feels drawn to or partial
Obviously,
to.
the one where he's humping the toy.
There you go.
That is hard to beat. Well, here's another guy that
Love
you
it
can't help
so
but
much.
love.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Loves dogs.
what a nice dude.
guy.
What a nice guy.
Oh no.
I have like philosophical questions at the end of this one.
Oh,
we'll
sure.
get there.
I'm intrigued.
Oh no, I'm leaning in here. You know me. Oh, somebody asked me this. The Gibson Bank repeats. I'm gonna assume that has some canonical reference.
You know what's weird is it should. Our
It's
director
a-
Matthew Borden-Nave, who
Yeah.
on your who
Yeah.
directed your episode,
Yeah.
shouted out one of the board artists who is I believe it's Marv Gibson, and it became Gibson Bank. And then a bunch of tired animators were like, I gotta put something in the background. I don't have any brain capacity to think of anything new. Gibson Bank, fine. I'm putting that back there. So it suddenly became
It's turned into a big deal, guys.
Like,
I got
it's blown
asked
up
several
overnight.
times in interviews, like, so what's up with the Gibson Bank? And I was
love
like,
that.
It's a secret.
Yeah. So
Just
I
buy
don't know.
buy the domain. We need to get
Yeah,
gibsonbank.com right
immediately.
now.
Marv, you might need to open a bank.
Oh, adorable.
She's way into cat filters.
Yes. I mean, who isn't?
Her phone case has cat ears on it.
Oh, adorable. Oh, hey.
Deep eight train.
Oh, yeah.
I want these filters to
translucent.
become
Yeah,
a
yeah,
real
that's
the
thing.
translucent.
I know, they really
Translucent
should
one,
just do
bye-bye.
That would be hard to do, actually, from
It-
just a tech standpoint. Like,
Right,
to
just to erase you.
erase you.
Again, a lot of heavy
This
duty
is
themes
so
in this.
creepy.
Yeah.
He uses the filter once and Vought's got him.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in your phone.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they're already there.
Familiar.
Oh, sure, you turned on the little bot off the bot, but she's still listening to you.
I hope people pause it and look at the disclaimers he signed there, because I spent a lot of time making
That's
sure I
right.
got
Which
those
one?
right.
Simon actually wrote the whole, and
The whole,
disclaimers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So, guys, when you watch this again, Simon needs
Yeah.
you to read the disclaimer.
Just pause. I would make me happy.
I mean, terrifyingly, we're probably not that far away from this type of moisturizer facial cream.
Yeah.
I mean, not this extreme, but if there was-
I think if you walk around Los Angeles, you can see a lot of people already looking a little,
With a little hot cream.
yeah, a little compound V shoved into their lips.
Yeah. In their lips. Ooh, looks a little painful.
It does look painful.
Also, Elliot Glazer playing the title role.
Ooh. Apparently, he imagined his face, and it also gave him like big old man
Yeah.
titties. That's
Yeah.
nice,
Imagine
Yeah.
that.
right?
It's the best cream.
Oh, Camille.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And Emily Gordon, his wife.
Oh, yay! I love it. That's
was fun.
awesome.
It was fun to get them both. In.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at those traps.
Yeah, the
This
guys
guy works
loaded.
out.
He's so happy.
What would that feel like to have no muscles and then muscles the next moment?
No,
Would
right?
you know what to do with it?
I imagine
I'd be like,
No,
Right.
you just get in bed and
Yeah.
touch yourself.
yeah,
or something.
bumping my head on my biceps.
You wouldn't leave. You'd just be walking around the house just flexing,
Yeah.
on the toilet flexing.
Flexing.
You wouldn't go anywhere. for
Yeah,
a week.
it'd be very distracting.
Yeah.
I mean, she's into it.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes it.
And you're a creep, bro. Why you read my mail?
That's
What
right.
the hell?
With the hair twirl,
Yeah.
she's rocking it.
Oh, there is no song more appropriate for this montage. but thank you, America.
Yeah.
It feels so very Gen Z. I'm really enjoying it.
That's amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, our director Nas really wanted Dua Lipa in this.
It's it's Dua Lipa. There could be no other music with Dua Lipa here. Like it's
Yeah.
perfection.
And
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I like that their early courtship is so sweet.
It's really a
Again.
romantic episode so far. Like again, this is one of
It's
those
going to end in heartbreak.
maybe kids could watch.
But
the
you don't know
first
that. Maybe it's got a happy ending.
No, it's going to end terribly. I will say that if you could get a face filter that you could put on in your life, would it solve a lot of problems? I don't know.
Well, if everybody had it, wouldn't then you want to be the ugly person?
It's like Major League Baseball. If everybody's juicing, nobody's juicing. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
It evens
Yeah.
out.
So then it would even out. Apparently, he put some compound V on that Django. What?
It's funny you say that.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong.
Uh-oh.
This would stress me out. So
Yeah.
he's it wears off apparently.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
man, now that's how they know you're hooked.
Well,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
did
Right.
tell
You
him,
need the
don't
gears-
use it all the time. You need a breather, right?
Yeah.
Right, and of course he ignores it.
Right.
that.
Well, because he doesn't want to.
Here we go.
Yep. There we go.
There
Get
we
that,
go.
Yeah. Right. Better tighten up that.
Aw.
Tighten
The
up
other
that.
arm, buddy.
Tighten up that joint. I'm afraid. Oh.
You were expecting something else.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love this sort of naked, naked scene.
Right, it's just
Yeah.
like straight,
One of those things-
full frontal kitty cat nudity.
Yep.
You can't normally, they never let me do this at Nickelodeon. Probably should not do it at Nickelodeon.
This is just the most like furry positive,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
there's absolutely
right?
a furry side to this.
I love that everyone in the diner is so into them.
They're just stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, were people following them when they were Dua Leaping in the park?
That would be extra.
Oh my God! No, they're an it couple.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, all those comments on the side, we had to write them
Yes.
and sign off on them. I know
Right.
you wrote a ton of them, Simon.
You
but-
know, you
I know, we
make
actually
up
got-
all the different handles and everything. And
Yeah, we got a lot of the team to do them. Actually, we just kind of put a call out to the whole crew.
Yeah, because we
and-
figured there'd be some people who would probably sound more like constant social media users
Yes.
than perhaps me and
like
Simon.
would know
Yeah,
what
and
you guys
they-
like.
they definitely
oh wow,
were,
guys, super cool.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah, we're like, hey, cats up.
Oh my God. Oh, see, little peach and little eggplant there. We know what that means.
Those have another
Toppers and
meaning.
fruit
Did you know
salad.
that? Those the egg, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Fruits and
You,
vegetables.
you could make a salad? No, not
No, you could make it. I know what you could make. Cha-cha-cha-cha. It's going to end badly, guys.
You don't know.
Social media couples always come
Oh,
apart.
man.
All right, now, just for fun, what other VOT products do you think are probably out there other than this facial moisturizer?
Well,
Oh.
I mean, they make a whole line of sex toys. I'm
Oh,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah,
they're
that would be-
chasing those early feelings of elation that they felt when they first got popular and hot
Yep.
now.
That first hit.
But now
Now it's just going
now
raw.
this is it. They can feel
Right.
nothing and they're empty inside and they realize that beauty doesn't make you happy. You need
They're
real human
tickies and-
connection.
sure. Yeah. Oh.
And now
drugs.
she's taking kitty cat MDMA
Which I think she
right.
bought from OD from.
Yes.
from the other
man.
episode.
That's
now she's
canonical.
showing
Yeah.
everybody her boobs. This is when it really gets interesting. I prefer this part of the story. Oh my God, 0 followers.
How do you go to 0?
That's not even possible.
I love that she makes it into
Oh, there
this.
she is.
That's
Yes,
great.
Colby Minifee.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
She's so great.
I was really glad that we got her in
Yeah.
this.
Whoops. Oh yeah. Angry kitty cat. Meow.
All the
Oh man, this
All
is
the
like
bee
that
is
song Life in the
gone.
Fast Lane, but before everybody here and listening was born. Oh,
His nose is back.
Yep.
his nose is
And
bent.
her whiskers.
Oh,
are
she's
gone.
dead inside. She feels nothing.
And her freckles.
Just like actual cats. She does. She's
She has no feeling.
incapable of feeling
She is very
affection.
cat-like in that way. Oh shit.
Oh no, it's about to be a boss fight. Again, this
I
is the
mean,
part of the cartoon that's really coming alive for me.
We're still pretty light on the gore.
It's still
this
The Boys.
episode.
Again,
We're-
it's,
Oh yeah.
it's got a happy ending. It's coming.
Oh, oh no.
She gives as good as she gets.
It's the end.
Oh.
The last draw.
Oh no, it's a metaphor for something else.
Hashtag one.
Hashtag 1 month later. Oh. Oh,
Mhm.
Happier days.
Oh, happier days.
Maybe life's better now.
Naz doing some real directing here. Nice shots.
So well done.
See? Happy ending.
Oh.
Beautiful.
I'm
Beautiful.
afraid, guys.
I
I'm
almost
so
wanna
afraid.
cry.
They,
We're
they,
so,
they
like-
literally almost kill each other.
No, they're in love.
I ship them.
Oh.
Oh, this plays. This is what I thought was going to happen. Okay. Oh.
Okay. So all of that happening just in his mind, and this is still his initial visit?
Well, I mean, we don't want to say yes,
Oh,
but
so
yes.
left up to
That's kind of
interpretation.
what I thought,
Basically.
right?
Yeah, it's the Brazil ending.
Left up to interpretation.
Brazil
There it is.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, that
I
was.
said, because I knew that the head explosion was coming, I watched you. And you jumped a little bit. It was a little like, whoa.
You were actively urging me towards a pit covered in palm trees filled with spikes. Oh no, they're together. Nice. Take another step
I'm sure.
forward.
Yeah,
that soft spot right there in the jungle.
We
Yes.
lied.
But you knew it was coming.
I see what kind of a party this is now. I see.
You totally knew it was coming, though. You were ready
I
for
mean, I was prepared for it, but then they disabused me of my concerns, and I was fully invested in that relationship, and you broke my heart. It's fine. It's cool.
Love them. They're adorable. Folks, we just finished watching Boyd in 3D, but before we move into our next episode, I do want to remind you, if you're just tuning in now, if you want to watch these episodes with us today here during the watch party, make sure that you're watching on twitch.tv/IGN. Link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then click to watch, and you'll be synced up with right where we are. So we are moving through all 8 episodes, but the next episode that we have teed up for you today and for the watch party is BFFs, written by Aquafina and directed by Madeline Flores. So let's take a look.
Yay.
I'm sending tweets as fast as slow motion was killing his dad.
Well done.
Thank you.
They're so mean.
So mean.
Her friends are the
These are her
worst.
friends.
They're so bad.
Oh my God, mean girls. Oh, this is like animated Euphoria.
Basically.
Hey, don't bump Moncala. That's a great game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes.
We actually asked the voice actor, Gray Delisle, to pronounce it wrong so
Right.
that it would be extra disrespectful.
Moncala.
Yeah.
And it's perfect that this is the relationship we come in on an episode called BFFs.
Right.
Yeah.
Our drug
Little
dealer here,
irony in there.
the second
Oh yeah,
time,
drug dealers always make you sit in the
We've
front seat
seen-
when you're 11.
Seth Rogen in the episode. Seth Rogen.
The animation style of this feels very Saturday morning anime to me.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is like
yeah.
classic new school.
That's right. Whoops.
Somebody didn't silence their phone. That's also my mom's ringtone. I want you to feel good about yourself.
That was my parking timer.
Oh, okay.
But I moved the car, so we're all good.
Oh, you have a ticket.
Ooh, shiny.
Oops.
Oops.
Here it is.
Sparkly.
Crashing into the pet
Yes.
store.
Ooh.
I love that he's paranoid that the fish
That the
will
fish
Yes,
are
tell
gonna.
the deep.
I mean, the deep talks to fish. It could be a thing.
He's not
Drug
wrong.
dealers are irrationally paranoid. We can all agree on that. I'm just putting a koala in every one of my tweets about this watch party.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that the compound V in this episode is a little sparkly. It kind of looks
Got little
like
hearts and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's got a heart and a star
Well,
that float
it
in
tracks with the kind of aesthetic of this
It's like
episode.
like slime, you know, like with the glitter in it and stuff.
It's so good.
Even the pot looks kind of
The pot had
pot is so
smiley
cute.
faces,
Yeah.
which I think is true to real life.
yes,
Little
Felt
tiny
like
smiley faces.
Hello Kitty weed.
That would sell so much.
They sell wine, like they sell alcohol. So it's next.
Oh my God! Look at their eyes. Oh my God!
I love this.
I love how all of the emotions only being communicated in the way the eyes are drawn.
Right.
But right now they look like they're like extras at a Kardashian show.
Yes.
All of a sudden everyone had
Sort of
lash
vapping.
extensions. Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the sad music sky.
Right? Now look at her eyes. Now
Poor
they're
Sky.
dots. I really want people to look at the extraordinary eye work that's being done in this episode.
Yeah, I'm glad you called attention.
Very
Oh my God.
delightful.
That's all Maddie. Maddie killed it.
cute.
Oh, there are hearts and stars in there. Drink it.
You want her to drink it?
I don't know. If I
Don't
saw a
people
vial with hearts
Well,
and stars
normally
in it,
inject
I would
it, right?
absolutely
Normally,
drink it.
you normally inject compound V. So this episode is like,
Apparently, you
what
also
happens
rub
if
it
you
on your
drink it?
dick. I don't know.
Happens
Guys,
if you drink
There's
it.
different
lot of
ways.
there's a lot of ways, but I use that the clinical term. I'm a doctor. A lot of ways to enjoy compound B.
Yes.
We don't want to tell you how to enjoy compound V. You tell us.
It's up to the
It definitely
user.
wasn't meth because she took a nap.
Yeah.
Look at this cute bathroom.
Oh, that towel? That towel.
Everything has a smiley face.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's pregnant with compound V,
Pregnant with compound V.
Basically.
That's one way to put it.
right? Oh man, it's the tiny poo from my phone.
Yes.
I tell you, it's the eyeball work in this one that really sells it.
Yeah.
So
I
good.
agree.
But like of all the things to anthropomorphize, poop.
It's happened
I mean,
before.
it's yeah.
I refer you to the classic and beloved Hanky the Poo.
Yes.
Yes.
Hanky the
Mr.
Christmas
Hanky.
poo.
Yeah.
We're not breaking new ground on this, but
This one, no offense, Mr. Hanky, this one's a little cuter.
This was way cuter than Hanky.
Yeah.
He only got one eyeball though. Don't touch it. Don't touch your poo, kids. At home, don't touch your poo. I would also like to point out, again, I want to be a downer here, but she did not wipe her butt. She didn't wipe it all.
There was
She didn't wipe.
off camera afterwards.
Oh, sure. Off camera. Yeah. All right. Fine. Don't cover for her.
I love how terrifying the deep is in this too. I mean, we
know.
needed the continuity.
It's the scariest deep I think you see in.
We've
Right.
never seen a
Yeah.
scary deep. Yeah, that guy is a real fuckboy.
sort of.
I'm
sort of handsome in
The
a-
show has said fuck thousands of times. I'm just gonna guess that all bets are off at this point.
I think so.
Yeah.
The eye work again.
The eyeball work is it's chef's finger kiss.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Don't worry, you don't see it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's the stuff that's off camera. Her wiping her
Nope,
butt.
you
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
okay, there it is. Okay, great. I just realized now that you have just been lying to me. Is any part of our relationship real, Simon?
So we never made your
She's
episode.
combing the 3 hairs on the poo's head.
Yes.
I love the lashes.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
Our
Pooh,
Pooh.
you have a bikini on. What do you have to complain about?
Just bikini top.
But just the top though, which is
Does the bikini does the poo have a tail, and is the tail like a corn
it's
or
a
like a
tail.
polyp?
Spaghetti.
I think it's a
Spaghetti, like a macaroni?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Like a macaroni tail.
It's a
The
pasta.
corn's like the
a
freckle on
pasta.
That's
the
right.
cheek.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
more.
tiny poo pasta.
But now a part of her body.
Oh, that's nice. A fixed pasta. You are shit. You are tiny shit.
Yeah, right.
Look at the eye work. You are
Yeah.
tiny shit.
A little self-loathing there. So
Right.
you insult others by
Right.
calling
The poo. You see how the poo is like a toxic friend, right? Kind of
Oh,
manipulating
man.
you and then complimenting itself.
this guy draws toxic friends to
Right.
herself.
She needs to draw her own boundaries, right?
I also just love that.
First
the
of all,
name she
don't give
always
your poo.
wanted
Oh,
Yeah,
is that the
areola.
poo's anus? Is this
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah, that
The poo has a
Yes, the
poo
poo
has
has
a
a-
poo hole. Okay,
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
like the circle of life.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like an Ouroboros.
Wow.
Oh guys,
That's, I did not think that would be a reference we'd
I
talk
came
about.
armed,
You did. You did your research.
but I got one eyeball and a poo hole.
Oh my gosh.
I like that this deep is just as dumb as live action
Yes.
deep.
Yeah.
I love how Chase got so into like
we
he's
got-
still the same deep, but he got like extra.
He got like super deep. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
laughing so much during the record,
Yeah,
just doing these
and
lines.
the ad libs. There's some ad libs that made their way into
There
this.
definitely
they're
needs
coming
to be
up.
like a weird kind of like SoundCloud of outtakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really.
That would be
entertaining.
really funny.
How much of what made it into the final episode was outtakes, would you say? Like a fair bit?
We use most, like if someone said something hilarious and good, we put it in the show.
Right.
Cool.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah.
Who is that lady?
Oh, she works for VOD.
Is she a Vought lady we've seen before? Is she a new Vought lady?
She's not. She's a new Vought lady.
Yeah, I don't.
I
know
like
if
her. I like that she had a little bit of flair. She was like, "Go back to your life." Jazz hands.
I know.
If she kisses the poo, I'm getting up and walking out of this.
That's your line.
we should
That's
watch-
my line. I decided. It took me a while to figure out exactly what would tear it, and
We
that
should
is
have watched
it.
this episode last then.
we were trying to see like how far.
How far you could put? Yeah.
Now we
Oh,
know.
yeah. Now you know where it is. It's poo play. That's my line. Oh, poo's in a jar, where it belongs.
Right.
You keep yours in jars?
Oh gosh.
Just not in my pocket. I don't keep poo in my pocket or my open palm. Yep. Now let's put that poo where it should go.
Yeah. It's kind of brilliant if you think about it.
Is the poo kind of sexy? Is it a sexy poo?
Sexy poo.
Probably for some people.
Hi, Pooh.
As one does. Okay, good luck searching through all the other poos with tails down there
Yeah.
to find your poo.
Sky seemed like maybe did
Mariola.
she get COVID and lost her sense of smell? 'Cause
She's
she
just
doesn't
down
seem to
there.
care.
She's not unconcerned. Well, she's been holding the poo in her hand for weeks.
Yes.
She's
She's
gone.
habituated.
Since dead.
Numb to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
At this point.
Is that a giant Band-Aid?
That was.
Oh. Yeah.
Aw.
Reach into the poos and rescue your poo. I'm never gonna sleep again.
Aw.
Oh.
Pooh face snuggling.
I think we can all agree this is the most canon-like episode.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
it. This is very canonical.
I think
Absolutely.
Eric has said that 100
Very
times.
Yeah.
canonical.
This happened.
This absolutely happened.
See, he's not an
He
idiot.
doesn't want to touch
He's
it.
not an idiot.
No, she's holding it like it's
Right.
like it's a Bichon Frise.
Yeah.
He wants her to throw it into a takeout bag.
Like in this context, he's the more reasonable one.
Yeah.
Right?
He's like, I got to bring this back to headquarters. Just put it in the bag.
Right. Oh, sure.
This was him
Yes.
going off the script. And he just kept, and we
Yeah.
loved it, so we put it in the
plays.
background
It
while
totally plays, though. It makes sense for the deep.
I love it.
Yeah, not before.
Why
No.
is this a sort of touching scene? Like I get a little bit of a
Yeah.
adrenaline rush watching this.
Now she's got a turd in the neckline of her sweatshirt. Okay, great. All right. His chest muscles look painful, actually. Like they look like they're trying to strangle him to death.
Stretch marks.
Yeah, exactly. Like you need
Split
to
a little bit.
God, you got to ease into it. You can't just be like, you can't be juicing like that.
That's my
Oh
ringtone now.
God. Oh, her superpower is poo. Oh, there was a hammerhead turd. Oh my God. There was a tiny yolk turd with muscle.
Mustache.
Oh. Oh my God, he's gonna die of farts
And that's
in his yeah. You know what? Because he always got pink eye.
yeah.
That's it. Yep.
'Cause,
Yep.
threw a butt plug in his eye.
Absolutely. Butt plug into his right eye, and he's got pink eye now.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel, kids.
But it's so happy now.
Nice. Uh-oh, a butterfly poo,
Goes
and
into
now
Starbucks.
someone is gonna have terrible E. coli infection.
Yeah.
Running poos.
She
for
dies,
weeks.
actually.
All right.
She
Yeah,
dies of a
camera off,
terrible
yep.
intestinal infection.
Moncala.
Hey.
Oh,
as every
and
See?
okay,
story should
all right,
end.
sure. She's
Happy
got,
ending. Happy ending.
she's got a
We got a happy ending on this.
7-nation turd army in her
Yes.
room.
Woo! So, I mean, what would Sky's soup name be? E. coli at this
Oh,
point?
that's not bad. That's pretty
But
good.
with a
Pretty good.
K, right?
Oh!
Hey, keeping up with the E. coli's. Boom.
Hilarious.
Not all winners, guys. I don't care.
Hilarious. Folks, we just finished watching BFFs. And if you want to watch all 8 episodes with us today, make sure that you're watching right now on twitch.tv/IGN. Link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account.
Oh,
Here we go.
Link them up and then simply click to watch. It's super, super simple. So our next episode, I'm so excited, is Nubian versus Nubian, written by the one and only Aisha Tyler, who we have in studio today, directed by Matthew
Guaranteed
Bourdain.
poo free, y'all. No
Yep.
doo-doo in this episode.
Aisha, while we're
actually, we changed the end.
Oh my God.
it's all poo now.
It's all poo now.
It's all poo
Just
now.
a complete Just Nubian versus Nubian poo-flinging party.
Nubian versus Nubian.
Nubian
Well-
versus Nubian. See, this is obviously the best opening out of all of them. That's just empirically the best one.
It is.
Aisha, is there anything people should know going into this episode?
Well, oh no, just it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. A lot of pathos, a lot of explosions. There's some fun pop culture moments in here. See if you can recognize them. It's very Easter eggy.
Like Gibson Bank.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everybody, look it now.
that's a canonical bank.
There's a lot of discussion about like what kind of hairstyle would Nubian Prince have 8 years ago?
Right, what was hot?
And then we were all like, what was hot in the year 2003, 2004? And then we all did the math, and we were like, oh wait, 8 years ago?
8 years ago was 2015. Now.
Yeah, pandemic does that
has
to you.
He has like a late 90s, early odds hairstyle, but it was 2015.
Yeah, it's a little off, in my opinion, but
Specifically, the afro mullet, the little braid in the back is very dated.
yes.
Rat tail?
He's trying to bring it back though.
Yeah.
Maybe Vought was trying to get him to bring it back.
That's literally a hairstyle
like,
you saw in the Rump Shaker video 30 years ago. All he wants to zoom is zoom, 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 and
Yes.
boom, boom.
But maybe current day is actually like 2004.
Right, okay,
or
that's
something.
fair.
Recognize that voice?
Ooh,
Yes,
who's
that's
that?
Oh, that's me. And this is the moment they meet. Her hairstyle feels a little bit more current.
Yeah.
She's the coolest.
She's pretty great. This was really fun. I did say this in some interviews. I did not write this with myself in mind. I sent you guys a bunch of people that I thought should voice this, and they were like, what about you? And I was like, sure.
Why not?
Absolutely. I just wanted some good old-fashioned superhero action / lovemaking
Yeah.
in this
Action
episode.
in more ways than
yes.
one.
Yes. That was beautiful
Right?
shots. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Love the music shift there.
Very nice. Well, romance. Nothing gets your junk going like kicking the shit out of another dude and then flying into
Yeah,
the
what's
sky.
going on
the
psychologically?
Yes.
What is it about this violence that brings about passion?
Yes, turgidity. Homeboy got 2 phones back there. Very busy. Very busy.
Present day.
Aw, they got married and had a little kid.
Cutie.
Right? I want you to know that up until this final lock thing, it said Groundhog goes rouge. And I kept giving
right.
you that note. Guys, Groundhog goes rouge.
Yes.
He breaks into a Sephora, does his own makeup.
Like,
There's unfortunately a thing where it takes a while to do retakes. in animation.
She is emasculating him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
that's my favorite line. That's from Matthew Bourdonnais. Matthew.
Also, I love that every time he talks about his balls, he names them both, right?
Yeah.
He just wants everybody to know it's very important.
Right.
It's
Has to
it's
point
for the
out.
culture. I gotta
Very
talk to
proud.
it's for the culture.
Yes. Very proud of that.
I mean, I think one of the things I love about The Boys is it is about the nexus between kind of people's humanity and then being given these extraordinary powers and how that affects them and their personalities, makes narcissists more narcissistic, turns kind of normal
Yeah.
people into nihilists. But then I love that this couple is they got married, they had a kid, and now they're fucking sick of each other's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone
You know,
else.
yeah, like everybody else in the world.
This thing.
I also love that this one turns it on its head. So far we've been looking at kids that are soups.
Right,
Now
right.
we're looking at what happens when parents are soups.
Right.
The kid
And
is
they're really
trying
just
to
doing
exist.
they're really just doing their best. And the kid is kid got shit. She don't got no powers. Scrapbooking is not a superpower, guys.
Or is it?
I think Maya is definitely me. I know I played Nubia, but Maya is
Oh, you
definitely
see
me.
yourself
Oh,
in Maya,
right.
totally. I love her. I was such a nerdy kid, and I loved superheroes, and I loved comic books. And I would have been the kind of kid who'd be your whole life, your parents are superheroes too. They're giants, right? And when your parents get a divorce, that's the moment that they become
Yeah,
human,
right.
that they become real
Oh,
people.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That's a good dad
It's sweet.
way to be.
Yeah.
I feel like both the parents are good parents.
No, they're terrible people. Terrible people, yeah. Manipulative and selfish.
I think there's actually only one good character in this entire piece, and I'll leave you guys to.
Oh yeah, I actually,
in my opinion,
I don't disagree with you. I mean, yeah, wait, people see who is actually the good person in this scenario.
A little manipulation about that.
Maya's hair is so cute. I need to wear that hairstyle immediately. Also, apparently, Maya's been breaking into her mom's phone for several years now. Yep. So yeah,
right.
Either
there is no code, or she knows the code.
Yeah, she knows
parents
the code.
give their kids phones all the time. They're just like, have this, be quiet.
Yeah,
right, totally.
Play the video games.
Yeah, don't touch on the one that starts with a P and an H.
And apparently can go walk a dozen blocks by herself too.
She's a big kid. When I was a little kid, I would go to the movie theater at like 11 a.m. and buy a matinee ticket and stay there till like midnight.
This is true.
Completely self-supervised. I play video games. I watch war games 16 times in a row.
Cool.
This is a different era.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Hey. I just love that how Crisis makes the strangest bedfellows. It's like an 8-year-old and a guy with sledgehammers for hands.
Right.
They team up.
Yeah.
I would watch that show. I would watch that series.
I would
just
too.
the two of
I
them.
love them together.
Solving mysteries.
Look at this like weird bathrobe that's way too short.
Yes.
It's pink.
He wasn't expecting company.
He's just trying to self-soothe, you guys.
Yeah.
It's on his day off. He's trying to have a good time.
Yeah, he was about to get in the bath.
The neighbor.
Benjamin. Benjamin's been watching him for a while.
Yeah.
Ooh, gotta clean the fridge.
He's got to do something, man. He doesn't have any fingers.
Yeah, how do you do
He's been
that?
waiting to drink a soda for weeks.
Yeah.
He's so happy
thirsty.
he showed up.
Poor guy. How do you,
Roller.
yeah. How do you fix a meal? How do you order it?
How do you masturbate?
Now, is
Well,
it-
he talks about that.
He does.
Well, you put him.
He does.
Is it your VS5 because it's the VOTS version of
Yes.
it? Yep.
Yes,
that
that
is-
is 5, the VOD Station 5.
I just love it. It's like all her fantasies are just falling away, right? The veil is falling from her eyes.
Pumpkin.
Yeah. It's like finding out pro wrestling
Oh, seriously?
is possibly
Yeah.
fake.
Oh, I know so many adults who just refuse to accept that.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Maya's a cool kid. She knows what's up.
He does.
A little.
John DiMaggio
It's
breaking our
poignant
hearts.
and sweet.
John DiMaggio is fun to record. I just want to say.
Right.
Character.
I worked with him because I did voices for Gears of War, and he's the greatest guy, and he's a perfect groundhog. Like when we were talking about, yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah.
It has to be
Love
him.
that.
Yeah, we didn't go
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Trying to bribe him
Now it's just weird. She's just bribing an adult male in a bathrobe.
with her allowance.
Oh, Maya,
figured
you're
it out.
sinister.
Now she's.
She always had a plan.
She
Yes.
figured it out.
Yep,
This was her backup.
yep. And
And then she does
now the eye work,
Yep.
man. She looks like Puss in Boots.
That's right.
Yeah, let's go kick some
She
ass.
got like her little bullet point. She's like, if all else fails, do the Puss in Boots.
Right. I find him to be deeply sympathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of just trying to pay his bills and.
I was very happy we got the Young American reference in there.
Yes.
We were
Yeah.
trying to keep all our as much tied to
hearing-
the real world as we could.
Don Cheadle will say, "Finger pop a young American."
Yeah,
highlight
think
of my
Papa's a Young
career
American's
now.
asshole. He's got some interesting armpit hair. I never noticed till now.
Curated.
I also love that Prince Nubian is in just like a puffer vest.
Yeah. Kind of casual.
They're just a normal suburban
Yeah.
family. Oh, don't drop Maya on the
If
ground.
I'm playing the boys like fighter game, like that's their alternate.
Yeah,
Yeah, the alternate
exactly.
outfit.
Just he's got to go to
Casual.
Whole Foods later and get some eggs. Oh, I love
Oh, hammer dick.
Hammer Dick. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. If he had a tiny hammer for a dick, that would
It would be just like a little ball peen, a ball peen hammer.
Ball peen.
Obviously.
Right? So she's getting a little turned on. They're both getting
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
turned on.
for
Turned on
sure.
hot.
They have it, guys. This is the height of dysfunctionality. I just want to point out they're not nice people.
So this isn't
Yeah.
right what
They
you
met.
know.
They started
You're
banging.
right.
They happen to have a kid. They're not cut out to parent.
No.
Oh yeah.
Right? Their child is below, and they're just they're humping in the sky.
Yeah,
they're
that's
terrible
basically.
people. Oh, groundhog. Thanks, buddy. And now, nope, sorry. Okay,
Aw.
nope, gonna go kick some out somewhere else. Yeah.
This is terrible.
It's like they both took Viagra and they got to get it done before it wears off.
Right.
Oh no.
They're terrible human beings.
Oh my gosh.
They're drenching their child in blood.
Not good.
No. Oh, poor Maya. She's really gonna need therapy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to see the 20 years later.
Right. I was excited that when they had sex that Nubian would cause a storm.
Yes.
Oh, they're back together.
Wearing his shirt.
Demon humans, right?
Yep.
For like,
That's how you know they had sex. She's wearing his clothes.
yeah.
She really doesn't like him.
There's no saving them.
No,
No.
no, they can't.
Oh.
Wow.
That's right, Maya.
I remember we had to
Get
ask.
your shit.
We had to ask her mom. Not that we had to, but we felt it was necessary to ask her mom during the court, like, "Are you okay? You're okay with your daughter saying
Motherfucking
and we were recording over Zoom, so we just saw this hand come up in frame with a thumbs up sign. I was like, okay.
She was so adorable.
Oh my god.
I would argue Groundhog is the
Groundhog,
only
no,
nice
I
guy in
love
that whole
Groundhog.
episode.
I was doing some press for the show earlier this week, and I was saying, they were like, was there somebody you'd want to revisit later, in another episode of the show or in the live action show? And I said, really, it's Groundhog. I mean, I love Maya. I'd love Maya to take some V and turn into I don't know who she'd turn into, but she'd be a badass. But Groundhog is just a sweet guy. He's like a company man. He's just doing what he's told. He gets a script.
Yeah.
He learns his lines. He shows up. He does the little boss fight. They're writing him a hero. Now they're writing him a heel. He's just doing his job until he gets his pension. And then he's got a couple days off and he just wants to play, his VS5 and have a couple of beers, but he can't do anything because he's got no thumbs and he has to order DoorDash and then have the guy hold the burrito up to his face until he finishes eating it. It's so humiliating. Bro, can you just hang out with me and talk for a little while, man? We can have that's Groundhog, right? He didn't want the fucking hammers for hands.
And
he was just playing the cards he was dealt.
he didn't want his friends to get a divorce too.
No,
So
he didn't.
I will.
Yeah.
He's like, I went through this and I don't want you to go through what I went through. And he tries to help out. And everybody, Maya wins. She got a pony.
And now he's
Everybody
he's
else
in
lost.
intensive care.
Yeah, totally. And now Groundhog has been he's in early retirement. Vaughn's gonna come and erase him soon.
Oh no.
I just love that we got the soup look at the everyday slice of life.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you've had 6 episodes of people being, eviscerated and, decapitated and people wearing other people's guts for garters. And I just wanted to show you the human side and I think, interestingly enough, that theme has been a part of all these shows, if I can get heavy for a second, which is, again, I think that at the core of The Boys is what happens when normal, fallible, frail human beings are given extraordinary power, right? The kind of the center of all of the superhero conversations is, with extraordinary power comes, or extreme power comes extreme responsibility, whatever the thing is. I fucked it up 100 times, guys. You know what I'm talking about. But
Spider-Man.
With
but
extreme
yes,
corruption.
extreme corruption becomes
Power.
rub V on your dick, and I do think it's why we're so fascinated by these stories, because when I was a little kid and I was super nerdy and got bullied all the time, I really did want to be a superhero, and I was like, I'm gonna go around and fight the bad guys, and I'm gonna save all the kids on the playground that are getting beat up. But probably what I would do is I don't know, fly to the tropics and hump a Hawaiian guy.
Right.
That was a very attractive Pacific Islander, but only with his consent.
Yes.
Yes.
Ongoing, constant check-ins, consent at every point of the interaction through to completion, and then and you know what I'm saying? Consent.
I get it.
Consent only if he said it was okay.
Yes.
Very important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Consent.
There'd be a week of saving people, and then it would be
herogasm. We all know it would be herogasm.
Herogasm.
So I just wanted to show you, Nubian versus Nubian was they seem like nice people, but you can't have superpowers and not turn into a dick eventually.
That's right.
Ask for permission. Consent. Very important.
Very important.
Yes.
Folks, we just wrapped up Nubian versus Nubian. And before we move on to our penultimate episode, if you want to watch all 8 episodes with us today, make sure that you're watching on twitch.tv/IGN. Link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you can simply click to watch. It is very, very easy to do, and we would love to watch with you, so welcome. Our second to last episode is John and Soon-hee, written by Andy Samberg and directed by Steve Ahn. Let's take a look now. Let's do it.
Written by Andy Samberg.
Yes.
Andy?
And not what I would expect, and I'm sure you're getting that feedback a lot from Andy Samberg, but here we go.
Oh, we're way into it.
Oh, did we
talk over the opening?
Is that what happened? I'm confused.
I love this animation.
Yep.
and
Oh, we're taking it back. We're taking it back.
we lost
We're gonna
a little
back
bit.
it up. We lost a
We're
little
gonna
bit
back
of key
it
story
up
points.
Hold
a
back.
little bit.
This specifically, this animation is closest to Afro Samurai
Yeah.
that look, which I love,
Same.
love.
And
we
easier
go.
said
There
than
we go.
replicated.
Right.
But I thought Steve Ahn and the team did an incredible job on this.
Oh,
one.
it's so
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. Oh.
This is going to be a hard one to crack jokes throughout the
I
episode.
know.
Cancer, so funny.
Right, yeah.
I'm so
Guys.
curious about like the behind the scenes. Like, did Andy Samberg pitch this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
He
not
totally
like someone
pitched it.
twisted his arm and said, "Well, we'll let you work on this
Pathos,
under one
Andy,
condition,
pathos.
that there's not a joke in the entire thing." This was what he wanted.
Yeah,
like,
he
you,
came in and pitched it. Yeah, he came in and was like, I want to do this kind of like slower story about loss in life and, someone going through the trials of losing someone they love. And we were like, what? Okay.
What happened? Did it just jump?
Yeah,
Oh, it did jump.
We skipped somehow. We skipped.
Hey guys, go back to the beginning. Oh, it's don't touch your keyboard anymore. Disembodied computer thing.
It was Laser Baby.
We're watching.
We're going back to the beginning.
Blame it on Laser Baby.
Keep
watching
going,
the
keep
remix
going,
of this episode.
keep going back. I
But
don't
yeah,
know, I
this
feel
is
like-
very like Korean drama, anime,
Yeah.
body horror kind of like all of these elements mixed in.
Very cinematic.
Yes, it is. In the timing, I mean, like in the tempo and the music,
Yeah,
really nice.
that guard is Gary, played by Andy
Andy
Samberg.
Samberg, who also shows up
Nice.
and throws Sky out in BFFs.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the fact that this is where it starts, he's already in a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's desperate.
Oh.
So we had to ask. We did a little research because I was like, can one actually shoot a taser and then shock after the fact? And apparently, what you can.
Well, I think with those ones, the idea is that for it to work, it has to have a closed circuit, right? Like if one of the tabs landed and the other one didn't, you might not be able to like dispense a current.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I haven't been tased, so I could not speak from experience. So I had to ask someone.
a little known fact about those tasers, those long range tasers. If you fire and the pins don't land, you can walk up to the person and still tase them with the
Man.
with the gun.
So if he's coming up, like back away, like down.
Yes, if you have been partially tased and you realize that one of the tabs has not entered your skin, run.
It's a good tip.
Does this keep jumping ahead?
Oh, this is a little.
Is your computer farting?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man. No. Oh no. Keep going.
There we go.
Yeah, right there. Injecting the compound V.
Hands off of the mouse pad.
So he got the compound V. He's going to use it in this case as a cancer cure.
Just try to save her life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, it doesn't
Well,
work.
I can understand. You thought if you made her body superpowered, that maybe it would be able
Yeah,
to
of
fight
course.
cancer.
Yeah, I get it. I get the logic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the boys. And nothing can be easy.
Oh. Oh no.
The worst.
No.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Vought
They should
just
kill
made
him
Vought-
for that haircut. I hope when she turns into a monster or whatever she's going to turn into, that she kills that guy.
Specifically,
Specifically,
the hair.
takes his hair and chokes him with it.
Ale?
Well, no, that was effective too. Oh, this is very cinematic. I love it. Oh, it's a little off-camera action.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very showdown at House of Blue Leaves.
Ooh.
Thank you, guys. You're welcome, internet.
Yes.
Now, do you think he realizes at this point what has happened?
No.
I just think he was desperate, right?
He's just, yeah.
Ugh. That's not good.
Ooh, Matrix.
What do you do when you're a VOT thug and you shoot at someone and this happens?
You leave, just
Yes,
go.
you just
quit.
backpedal out.
Oh, this has a hentai vibe, y'all.
Oh!
Oh! And when I said hentai, I meant hentai.
You're always a couple steps ahead.
Guys, package in this very large nerdy package is a nerd.
You just kind of pop them like balloons.
I'm impressed by
Devoured
her.
them.
She absorbed them.
Yeah.
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 Oh, the red mist.
You know, I got to tell you something. This is so sweet. Like, I mean, it's, you know, it's gory, but it's like lovely. Like,
is.
He wants his wife to live. Oh, and you know, it's like these are stolen moments, but it's really sweet.
And this soundtrack too, right? Like,
Yes.
like Weidman, like just.
Oh no. Oh no, it's a VOT monster.
Well, because instead
Oh,
of her
no.
becoming super powered, what was growing inside her became.
The
Yeah.
cancer.
what if
Well, look at
pancreas?
you. Oh, is it a super pancreas?
It's basically super pancreatic
Yeah.
cancer.
Oh, shoot.
That's kind of what's going
Which is
on.
why it kind of dissolves people, because that's kind of what your pancreas helps you.
Oh, yeah, right.
mean,
Makes-
that's
make
just-
bile, right? Jamaica makes
Yeah.
bile. Yeah.
How does your brain land on super-powered cancer?
You'd have to ask Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know why I'm trying to apply logic to this. Ooh, this is exciting. Think about it this way. You know, cancer is a fast-growing. It's, you know,
Yeah.
it's cells that are replicating too quickly. So if you gave it VOD, it would, you know, it would like supercharge these already supercharged cells,
It might even become
I can see that.
huge.
and then open a portal to another dimension.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, we jumped.
Up.
All right.
We jumped a little bit. We've got very large cancer.
What's-
What we might do is just pause and kind of refresh and pick up where we left off.
Yes.
Just to see if we can get the skipping to
People at
chill
home,
out for a little bit.
You should feel heartened that the internet hates everyone, not just you.
Yeah. Yes. You're not the only one. We're
It's true. It's true. But yeah, we'll load it back up and pick up where we left off, and hopefully that will eliminate the skipping issues for us. Because yes, we were just getting into the science of how super cancer works.
Yes.
I would really like us to eliminate all cancers and fuck super cancer especially.
Oh.
amen to that.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be great if we could figure out a way to get rid of cancer? After everybody finishes watching this, go do some science.
Yeah.
It's important.
We cast Yoo Jung-yoon in this short. We were all very excited about. We're sort of fresh off of watching Minari and her amazing performance in that. She got an Oscar nom in between our casting, and so when
wow.
she happened to be in town for the Oscars, we recorded her in some hotel, and she was screaming in pain to do this performance as like this, you know, cancerous monsters popping out of her stomach. And I think like at sort of the end of the record, we heard people come in and say, "Are you okay?"
Are you okay? Yes.
I was like, "No, it's just acting." But
You need like a sign for the hotel doors so people don't freak out.
yeah,
Oh my
it was pretty
God,
crazy.
this is wild.
Sorry, bunny. Sorry, all the bunnies and fun furry woodland.
What
friends.
is the what was the? It's not Princess Mononoke. What was the one where the forest was like all?
Oh, that was
might be Princess
Princess
Mononoke.
Was it
Mononoke,
Mononoke
I
where the
think so,
forest was
yeah.
all like magical and the
And
little like tick-tocky mushrooms?
But also kind of scary. At the same time.
Terrifying. It was terrifying. It was beautiful and terrifying.
I appreciate shout out to the crew that is running the
This
watch
is a
party
very
that is
Miyazaki feel to it. I
familiar
really
enough
like
with
it.
the
Yeah.
episode to
Yeah.
know where we are.
Very, very.
Shout out.
Very Miyazaki. It's really cool. Yeah, sure. Shooting cancer. America.
I mean, America.
Is that how you get rid
We'll
of
shoot it.
Yeah, basically, just shoot it.
Shoot it.
That's how we'll take care of
Shoot
it.
it.
Again, another reason not to work for VOD. Don't work for VOD.
Yeah,
really.
VOD's
Don't work for
not-
VOD.
VOD's-
Benefits
VOD's
are like,
not.
Yeah.
They don't pay a living wage, and you're probably gonna die.
Yes.
And when there's never any snacks in the snack room.
Would you want to eat them if there were?
No, they all have V in them.
in the,
You're
in
like,
the
why
snacks.
are my Pringles glowing?
Just go, run away.
Oh. I still have a lot of sympathy for John. He just loves his wife.
He was trying.
Just loves his wife. Oh,
Here's the road. He could go.
he could go. He
Just
could
drive and
run.
go.
This is really lovely. I mean, in a kind of, I'm going to go lie down in the dark and cry for the rest of the night after this. Drink wine from the bottle. But no, this is really
Yeah.
wonderful.
We've been very pleased with the fan response to this one.
It's
Yeah.
really,
A lot of
it's
people have
really
been
sweet and elegant and like, it's great. A lot of meat pieces too. A lot of meat.
Yeah.
Prosciutto on the ground.
Steaming. What happened?
And then we.
I'm
German
gonna.
credits.
I want you guys to know this is being controlled by somebody at a desk right side of the studio, and I'm about to go out there and Hulk smash.
There we go. Does look like prosciutto. That looks delicious.
So sometimes you have to tell yourself that just to get through these like gory scenes.
Yeah.
Just prosciutto.
It does look like a nice humbone.
Look at that.
Oh no.
It's kind of beautiful though too, right? Like,
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there was a novel that came out a while ago that had a thing like that in it, and it was cool. And this is really cool to look at. I know that was apropos of nothing. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh. Ooh.
Ouch.
Hey. You think her pancreas would have the respect?
Taser versus.
Pancreas-
Oh, she's gonna taser it.
Everyone knows pancreases are the rudest organs.
They're dicks. Pancreases are
Total
total dicks.
dicks.
Like even dicks are like, man, pancreas is a dick,
Yeah.
Always picking on your spleen, just like.
right? Oh.
Oh.
Are you?
Oh!
I mean, IT.
Oh no, Sas. Well, you know, sometimes these things can
The
happen.
internet. It's the internet, man. The internet.
It is the internet.
Internet.
It is the internet.
The internet hates all of us.
We were like just building up to that
so close.
beautiful moment. So close. I
We
feel
could also
like
watch La Usurpadora.
We'll get there.
We could just watch some other shows, I guess.
But I mean, folks, when you are watching, all 8 episodes of The Boys Presents Diabolical are on Amazon Prime Video. So
Yay.
keep that in mind. All right, we're getting the watch party going. If you have your Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account, you should be able to watch right along with us. And we'll jump back into the last bit. We were just at the pinnacle of the episode.
The culmination.
We were there. We were there. So close.
That is a really wonderful episode, even without seeing what's going to happen next. Hopefully a giant bee-infused dick is going to come fight the pancreas. But
That's right.
I love it. I think it's so sweet.
so
Really wonderful.
Come on, fingers crossed.
The Aisha alternative
Ending.
I'm just pitching. It's like a pick your own adventure kind of
Yes,
vibe, right?
Yeah, seriously. What would you like? We can animate. Giancarlo's right here.
Yeah.
We can animate
I
something new for you.
directed. I work in live action. I was like, can we just yeah, we can send it back, and then 3 months later we can change those 2 frames. Like you should.
Yes.
Just tweak it. Just tweak it a little bit.
Just tweak it.
Just tweak it.
Tweak on your toes.
All right.
Apparently he got to get the dick redrawn like 5 times.
So we're trying one more final refresh. We'll see if this one does it for us.
Here we go. Perfect.
He tases it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. This is just about as sweet as it could possibly be. Oh my God.
Oh.
It's just this specific episode.
Breaking.
It's
Well, what I will say, if we aren't able to watch the end of this, we'll see if the internet gods want to let us do that. But if we are not able to, even more reason for you to go on your own time and watch this
lovely.
episode.
without us nattering in your ears.
Yeah, so you can hear the score, especially.
So pretty.
This is exquisite.
So beautiful.
It's really
No,
wonderful.
Steve and the whole team just killed it. It made us all cry.
It's true.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. That was incredible. That was really, and then I just love the
Boys.
mundanity of the two things she said to him before she went. She's like, don't forget to eat just because I'm
So
not there.
sweet.
It was
So
really
that's
sweet.
apparently a Korean thing that Steve brought to the episode.
Really?
Yeah, it has. I don't want to speak for him, but I think it has meaning, has special meaning there if you're Korean, like those phrases. Like.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
So beautifully done. And again, folks, if you want to be able to watch it without us speaking all throughout, please make sure that you do that on Amazon Prime Video right now. All 8 episodes are available. And the one that we just finished, if you do want to watch that, we just finished John and Sun Hee. But now it is time for our final episode. But again, before we jump into our final episode, if you want to watch the episodes with us today, make sure that you're watching right now on twitch.tv/IGN. I know this is playing a lot of different places, so you might be confused if you're not there. But go on over to twitch.tv/IGN, link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then simply click to watch. That's how watch parties work. And then you can watch along with us.
I tried to start a drinking game on Twitter, but
Did you? Did it work?
then I didn't pay attention. I was just staring at the screen and crying. So I know.
Well, maybe the drinking game, maybe your drinking game on Twitter will work for our final episode. 1 + 1 = 2. Written by Simon Rasiopa. Yay! And directed by Jay Kim and Giancarlo Volpe. Yay!
Nice.
Woo, 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 woo. Let's check it out.
So now that we've got that
Is that a
heartbreaking
human
episode.
leg? It is. He's eating human leg.
Yeah.
Him humping groundhog was the coolest one. I feel very strongly about that.
We can go back to the hilarity and hijinks of 1 + 1 = 2.
That's right.
So that's Giancarlo Esposito. This might be the one time in the history of American television that there are two Giancarlos
Two
working
Giancarlos
on the same show.
On the same program.
This episode is so interesting to see kind of this other side of Homelander.
Yeah, dare I say, you feel a little bad for him, and I never thought I'd say that, but just a little bit.
But this is the ultimate power corrupting ultimately, right? Like, not everybody starts out a supervillain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like they're rolling out a new, what do you say, Mercedes?
Origin?
What's
Yeah,
Homelander?
kind of.
He's
He's like the latest, he's like the 2022
more of a BMW.
model.
more of a
or whatever.
BMW, maybe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then it gets dark.
Yeah. Oh,
You already feel bad for him.
I do
Now-
feel bad for him.
How much of this
Any guy who's
Homelander-
drinking breast milk has some real issues. You know what I mean?
Yikes. How
If
much
that
of
wasn't a sign.
this Homelander backstory can we say is canon for The Boys?
I think Eric said it's canon on his
Well,
interview.
I don't think you're blowing it because I feel like this dovetails with what we've already seen on the show.
Yeah.
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 I feel like
he was
Eric
grown.
is
He was
free.
grown in a lab.
Yeah.
And his cover story is that he had this middle American kind of wholesome life,
Yes.
but he was grown in a lab.
If you're asking Eric, it's canon. If you're asking me, all 8 of them are.
100%.
Yeah, I think it's pretty out there in kind of the fan verse that this is the episode that if you can take any of them as canon for the boys, this is the episode that it is.
But I think we all worked really hard to make sure that these didn't feel completely untethered from Boys World. Do you know what I mean?
Sure,
Like,
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I pulled characters that were canonical characters, tried to tether it back to Vought, tried to tether it back to the other worlds. I mean, we haven't met any. We're going to meet a young American in season 3. That's already out there.
Yeah.
So I'm not making that up.
Sure.
I think the idea is that they should be complementary, even if they're parallel. But I don't think there was anything. Maybe the Pooh story was a little.
The guy with the speaker for a head, maybe?
Speaker head? Oh, Titty Face?
Yeah.
Titty Face might have been a little off camera.
Booby face. We are classy.
Booby, are
Classy.
we? Are we
Booby
though?
face.
Are we though?
And sure, they all definitely exist in the Boys universe. And I think when a lot of people are asking, is this technically canonical? I think what they're actually asking is, are we going to see these characters
Downstream.
in the live action series?
Every
Will we see
single
anthropomorphic poop?
Right. But that's
In the live action series.
I feel so strongly that canon is book canon and not TV canon. When I hear canon, I think book canon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
But I hear what you're saying.
it's interesting that each episode too is so different in its feel and in its tone, yet still makes sense in the same universe.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. This whole project was a little bit of like an FU to, anyone in our careers in the past that have said, you can't do that in animation. It's like, you can do anything in
all of it.
animation.
Yeah.
That's what's great about it. You can do absolutely anything. you
Absolutely.
want.
I'm especially proud of that we got such a range of tones and styles in this.
Also the great Christy Metopoulos.
Brainy pants?
There.
Brain, bubble brain?
So this
look
this
at that
part of
toxic,
Homelander.
that toxic narcissism,
Yeah.
the bloom, like a fine wine. Mwah.
Yeah.
Well, and it was fed to him not just with narcissism, but like with a little sexiness too.
Right. No,
like,
I mean, she was very good at weaponizing people.
Oh yeah. He's a little Superman-ish here.
Yeah.
Like it kind of reminds me of like old school classic Superman. He's like sort of a little cheesy in his line delivery. Like
Yeah.
he's putting on a front.
He thinks this is what superheroes are supposed to look like.
Yeah.
How they're supposed to be.
Imagine running into a dude so hard you break your
You
own
break your own nose.
Yeah. I mean, with pecs like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some of that shit talking there.
Yep.
So do you think they would do it? Would they pull the trigger, Simon?
See,
There's bad people, and then there's people that do bad things, like they get into situations and then they're like frightened and they end up doing. I always, you know what I mean?
it's more that. It's more that.
They don't know
just-
what to do.
They want
They're in over their head.
They want to
way
stop
over their head.
Cruise Chemical from belching pollution out over their neighborhood.
Yeah,
and
which is a
deforming
noble-
their children.
Right.
Right. A noble
And they
cause.
think, oh well, we'll take the hostages, but we won't have to do anything because they're
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
And then
I think we would all do the same.
I'm assuming these people are going to be pulverized. Well, she meant
I
it.
mean, that was
She meant
She-
it.
she's-
She absolutely would have shot.
She's, a little more strident than the others.
Yeah.
I love how he's like following the script here. How did you not get that gun, Homelander? You're terrible at your job.
Well, he did kind of Looney Tunes twist
Yeah.
it. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's
You know.
yeah,
He just never thought about like how guns really work.
Yeah.
right.
Uh-oh.
I love it. That was very Agent Smith. How can you speak if you don't have a mouth?
What?
Oh,
Oh, whoops. Oh no, and it's
Now-
steaming ham.
yes.
I
He
don't
didn't
what
know.
thinks. What
He
happens
didn't
when you bring
know.
a gun into a chemical plant.
Yeah.
Aiming at somebody. A terrible
man.
one. Oh, his wires are crossy.
Yeah.
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 Bloody.
not good.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, this is it.
We're watching him break.
Whoops.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That was not
What a way to
intentional.
go
That
out.
was not how it was supposed to go. He has a mandible in his hand.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you kind of do feel bad for Homelander, don't you? But kind of not, though. No, never mind. No,
Yeah.
why did I say that? What
Like a
was that?
couple seconds.
Like,
Yes.
what was it? Too soon. Too soon I spoke.
Yikes.
I love though how he sort of sounds like a kid right there.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's really good.
Oh, he killed all the nice people and all the bad people.
The only thing worse than that is leaving one person to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to tell this to
Yeah.
tell the tale. Oh yes, this is like that beat on the plane with Queen Maeve.
Oh yeah. it was
Right.
Totally,
yeah, he's like, no,
That same
one of them's
idea.
gonna know. Yeah, we gotta.
No,
get
this
out
is
of
100% original. This is.
here. Oh yeah, no, like not based on any
Yeah.
previous storyline. Yeah.
Now she ratted him
Oh
out.
man, you really should have saved that for
Uh-oh.
after you were out of the building, lady.
Although I would argue that Black Noir was standing there the entire time. He was just
Right.
watching.
I know, and I also don't know if Black Noir is like the guy that you want on your side anyway.
Yeah, he's a little.
No, we don't know what.
Well, he's
the
so
fuck
mysterious.
Black Noir is. We know nothing about him. Ooh, smoke bomb! You can't beat up Black Noir. He's on your team.
Is he? We're about to find out.
Yeah.
You killed like 15 people, bro.
Yeah. Maybe a little in denial.
I do also think that this is another question at the core of a lot of superhero narratives, which is like they kill the bad guy but destroy the city, and then everyone's like, "Thanks for saving the city."
Right,
Like
right.
Manhattan is rubble, bro.
Yes.
Rubble.
Rubble.
Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't
What
do
if
it,
was
Homelander.
The poop from the other episode.
Homelander, you're a dick.
Oh.
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 Just bad at his job.
Oh my God, man. Just don't touch
It's his
anything
first
else.
time. It's his first
Just
time.
sit down in
Cut
the
the guys
break
some slack.
room, have your ramen noodles, and don't touch anything. He's more of a blunt instrument, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a scalpel.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
definitely not.
Whoop. Oh no.
Oh, this
Bam.
chick. Keep your mouth shut. Get in your
Yeah.
Uber, and then you
Yeah.
can call somebody about
Yes.
Homelander,
What
right?
do you do in that
Oh,
situation?
no, he's gonna tan her hide. Oh, Black Noir, save the day.
Thankfully, there's at least one hero in the 7.
No. Damn it all to hell.
Just hold on 1 second.
Oh, your secret's safe with me. This is the end of The Departed. It's just you and me now. You understand? It's
Right.
just you and me in here.
What did he write?
I always assumed it was his
He-
dinner order for the day.
This is the cover story. He wrote him the cover story.
He had some bars.
He said, you owe me all of your medicinal marijuana for the next 5 years.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
a deal. being
Oh, there
struck
was
there.
a something.
All that cocaine you get from OD.
Yeah, exactly. It's mine now.
Yeah.
It's mine now. Did you, though?
Right.
The ratings went up. That's all that matters.
Everyone dead.
Just the ratings. The ratings
Everyone
are up.
dead. I would hope that the next scene is that him and Noir are having sex in the conference.
It's funny you should say that.
That's really what I want for the end of this episode. They're just banging on the conference room table.
just going at it.
That's the coda we need for this whole
Yeah.
thing.
That's where it's going, folks. That was 1 + 1
Just a couple of
equals 2.
Yeah, release the Aisha
Is
cut.
it too late to release the Aisha cut? The double extended Aisha cut.
I really think we
It's a
should do-
really long slow motion sex scene between War and Homelander.
We do like a minute or two of retakes. and
Oh
you
my
release
God, that's so
release
smart.
the Aisha cut.
I think we should do the Aisha cut for every episode.
Yeah.
Just do the pass on everything.
Yeah.
Like,
God.
we could re-release them. I think it'd be great.
Oh, I agree. We'll just go back. We'll do the outtakes. We'll cobble
Yeah.
something together. You know, like a little downstream extended piece. I love it.
I mean, these are the extra features when the DVD or Blu-ray launches.
That's right.
Down the road.
Dude,
right?
I'm so sorry, but they don't do that anymore.
I mean, they still could.
Do they? Are we doing
Just for the Aisha cut.
Just for the Aisha cut.
for the
People would
Aisha.
buy Blu-rays for that. They
Guys,
buy
everybody go
players.
dig your PS3 out of the dustbin so you can play this DVD back.
Someone will make fan art of the Aisha cut.
Oh,
Yes.
that would be
We'll at least get that.
Oh my God.
Anyone's
I'm
watching
I'm
this,
pitching.
please.
I'm
man.
pitching.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably already done. It's probably already happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
oh
we
my God.
speak.
Yes.
It's in my
Yeah.
my timeline is being flooded right now.
Make it. Do not send it to us, but please make it.
Just make it and then post it, and don't worry about any copyright infringement issues
Nope.
that might arise.
Nope, not at all. Folks, if you're just tuning in now and you feel like you maybe missed the party, you missed the watch party portion, but don't worry because we're still talking with the, I hope you take this as a compliment, creatively twisted minds behind The Boys Presents Diabolical.
Why not?
Yes? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's good.
Okay, but folks, if you want to watch the entire series yourself at home, you can stream every episode of The Boys Presents Diabolical right now, only on Prime Video. Now, after watching it all straight through like that, do you have any particular thoughts? Or I mean, I guess you gentlemen have watched it through so many times.
Yeah, more than once.
But like all in one
Probably.
sitting?
Actually, no. That would be the second time I've watched them all in one go, I think.
Yeah, that's
You know?
actually a good point. I don't know that I've ever watched them back to back. So like that's a first for me.
Yeah, yeah, that would be the second. I watched it last night. I don't know,
Wow.
what were you doing, Joe? I mean,
I was playing Elden Ring.
I get it.
fair enough.
Understandable. And Aisha, this is your first time watching all 8 of them together.
I
Thoughts?
I really loved it. I am going to watch it again because I want to watch it without the ongoing commentary of my own nattering face. But I really enjoyed it, and I loved how varied they were. I loved how it was a celebration not just of kind of Boys World, but also of like of animation, which I've always loved, and I also thought they all had like a nice emotional hook. Even the Pooh story. You know, the Pooh story taught you if you're having a hard time connecting socially, just build yourself a Pooh army,
That's right.
Yeah.
and
lesson
you'll always have friends.
You can find a friend inside you.
You can find, the most important love is the love you give yourself,
That's right.
or the love you make out of a little tiny poo.
Also, don't drink Compound V. Inject
Don't
inject
drink it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna,
Intravenously?
if
Yes.
you're gonna do this stuff, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
do it.
Don't,
Yeah.
no. Yeah,
Don't drink
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Don't drink it.
Don't do anything with compound V. Rub it on your crotch.
Right.
Just rub it
Yes.
on your crotch.
I mean, that worked out well for a slight amount of time, but
It
but
did.
don't do that a lot. Question for you guys, as we're kind of wrapping this watch party up. I know it's hard to like name your favorite child, but if you had to pick a favorite episode out of the 8, out of the entire series, we'll
with
start over
Aisha,
here, Simon.
Aisha's honestly, totally. Yes.
Look, we all know that the best one was John and Sunhee. That's the best one.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
they're-
your
hard to
favorite?
argue with that.
It's absolutely
Okay.
the best.
I thought that was amazing. I also, have a soft spot for BFF. Soft spot inside of me.
You're a soft
But now I'm asking, is it
Yeah.
boo boo friends forever? Like,
Yeah, what does that
boo,
mean?
best boo boo friends forever. No, it's great. I mean, I thought they were wildly original and also varied, and I thought really complimentary, just like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Jonathan He one, which shockingly was the only one that wasn't like farts or laughs or
Yeah.
it was just
It's
so
kind of amazing
sweet.
how serious it takes itself, and it works so well.
Yeah.
I just really thought
It's fantastic.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
But
But again, they were all so good, and
Yes.
to all of the writers and directors and the team on this, like, oh my God, we were so happy with how this turned out. So everyone really brought it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of that team, how did this incredible list of writers, directors, voice actors, everyone come together?
Remotely,
Okay.
basically.
it's on a little thing called a computer, tiny boxes.
Tiny room table on Zoom.
And hotel recordings.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
For the writers, like Aisha, I mean, it was just talking it over with Eric and Seth and Evan, and we just made a list of people we thought were awesome and whose work we loved and people we wanted to work with, and we thought were fans of The Boys. And then it helps when you have Seth Rogen making phone calls.
Yeah, that really did help.
People
It really
answer
did
those
help,
calls.
yeah.
And Evan, of course, and Eric as well. So, and then we just started to like be like, hey, do you want to do this cool thing? You want to make a short film? And we're all
There was
The
a nice
Boys?
amount of ambition in the process too. Like when they, when they asked me, I was like, yes, right away. And then they were like, just pitch us stuff. There were no constraints, which is I think why you got so much variation and so much exciting, interesting stuff happening.
Yeah.
And then they were like, who do you want to cast? And I sent the pretty ambitious list. And then when they were like, Don Cheadle's doing it, I was like, War Machine, come through! That's literally the email that I sent.
I have that email still.
But it was great. It was such a great. I mean, listen, I got to do the fun stuff. I imagine on your side, I was like, this is delightful. And they were like sweating, trying to make these deadlines. But I mean, obviously, I think because it was so kind of wide ranging and so kind of purely creative, that's why you ended up with such awesome product.
I really think so. There was kind of an edict that came from Eric early on that was like director's choice.
Yeah.
Because I asked him some nerdy question about like what aspect ratio should we shoot this at? And he was like director's choice, and I really kind of tried to apply that with working with all the directors. So more often than I normally would do on a show. We would just ask him like, well, how would you do it? And I think that's why, because there's a great concern, or a goal, less than a concern, to make the show feel very different across all the shorts. And the best way to do that is to actually give 8 different voices, or 9.
Like no guidance, just what would you?
Do what you would
do.
Don't worry about how I would.
And then they're like, what do you want it to look like? And so I sent them other shows that I thought looked awesome. I was like, I'd love it to look like this. You know what I mean? That really was the process. Yeah, which was so fun.
Well, and it came together so beautifully. And I wish that we had more time to continue having this conversation because this is fascinating. But folks, we are nearing the end of our watch party. So I want to take a moment to thank you. Thank you 3 so much for coming and joining us today here in the IGN studio. I know you're all so busy and working on so many projects. Is there anything that you would like to tease or promote before we go? We'll start with you, Simon.
Well, people keep on watching. Maybe we'll make a second season. I would say I recommend watching Diabolical like 2 or 3 times in the next couple weeks, and then maybe watch it some more after that. Just leave it on in your house even after you've seen it.
Just
let it play.
Autoplay.
Break into other people's houses. Turn it on there. That'd be helpful, and then maybe we'll make a season 2.
What a
It'd be
novel
great.
idea.
Yeah.
I love that. That would be great. Giancarlo?
Same. If any of you are in the LA area, Simon and I are going to be at WonderCon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So please stop by, and we're going to do I guess a panel about Diabolical. So we'd love to see you guys there.
Awesome. And Aisha, anything you'd like to say before we wrap out the show?
I feel like I said plenty. We're working on season 13 of Archer, and I've been directing a lot in the Walking Dead universe. There'll be some cool things coming down the pike there, and then everything else is a secret.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing with us what you can. I know a lot of times you cannot say, but thank you for teasing the awesome things that are to come. Folks, we've got to go because our food delivery has arrived. In celebration of the release of Diabolical, Prime Video is treating fans to lunch, all thanks to our friends at Vada Burger. So follow Vought, INTL, on Instagram and Twitter for your chance to win your own little super meal delivery.
Thank you.
This is pretty cool.
They're massive.
These are huge and they
These are-
smell
Right?
delicious.
They do smell good.
In this one.
Oh yeah. That could be a ham. Could be like a human leg.
No, we don't even
Diabolical.
know. Oh, let's see. Also, a huge thank you to Prime Video and all of the twisted minds behind
Fantastic.
The Boys Presents Diabolical for stopping by the studio. This has been so fun. Look at all this.
See, now if I was Groundhog, I wouldn't be able to get my food out of the box.
And thanks for having us.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, this looks delicious.
It does look delicious.
This looks
does.
delicious.
Smash burger.
Thank you, everyone, again, for stopping by the studio. This has been so fun. Thank you to everyone who watched along with the watch party. Remember, the series is available to watch right now on Prime Video. You can either binge it all or slow drip the animated goodness into your veins. We won't judge. And of course, for more on The Boys Presents Diabolical, stay tuned to IGN.com.
I'm hoping that there's some
Thanks for
compound
watching,
B in
everybody.
Thank you.
This looks amazing.
Good.
Now, if I eat it, I mean, is there compound B in it?
this. I really hope there is.
Just for fun, yeah.